RG3.
Robert Griffin III.
Are you just talking about ESPN?
No. There's a big beef right now. There's a big.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Ryan Clark is bitching at RG3 because RG3 said that Caitlin Clark's a white angel and she's gorgeous.
She is.
She is.
This is what I mean.
Okay.
And then Ryan Clark made it like a black on black thing. Like apparently that doesn't happen anywhere. I don't.
Dude, these are.
But I'm not. He made it like a black. Like why are black people attacking black people? It's like It was a hard foul, dude. But Angel Reese is out here elbowing people in the head. She punched my girl in the back of the head not too long ago.
It was a hard foul. It was totally legal.
That's my point.
They upgraded to a technical, and it should not have been a technical foul.
She spun the
Or
opposite
flagrant, whatever
direction. If you watch the replay, it was a flop.
Yeah.
My girl Caitlin would never intentionally hurt someone.
Caitlin was playing the ball.
I can't imagine.
Oh, king of sarcasm.
The only caveat I will say to that is
Rudy's a sarcastic Viking.
Caitlin did say, like,
I'm going to pillage this village or not. Shut up, Rudy. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Caitlin did say that.
He doesn't even need us here.
I don't even know how much I need to talk this episode.
I'm here. I'm ready to go, fellas.
Caitlin
I
did
have my
Jesus Christ.
I have my 4 o'clock coffee. I'm ready to go today. Go ahead. Caitlin did what?
Well,
okay, sorry. Caitlin did say that she was like, which is the smart basketball play, like, yeah, you take the foul and force him to get 2 instead of giving up the layup. The caveat
She's
to
a
that
fundamental player.
Huh?
Go ahead.
let's
I
hack
was
a
the
shack.
caveat to that is Angel Reese sucks, and she was probably going to miss anyway.
Yeah.
But Caitlin Clark made the right play.
Yeah. Hack a shack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, Angel Reese probably would have missed anyway because she's not good at basketball.
Did she hit the free throws?
I don't know.
No, she missed.
No, but I bet
she
you
missed.
she
And
missed.
did you see that? There's a racism accusation, or like the WNBA.
Yeah.
she missed. Dude, she shoots, she misses, and the crowd boos. The crowd boos, and now there's an investigation into it from the WNBA of whether or not that was racist.
I did hear about that, yes.
They're going to get the whole crowd?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's the thing. Even if it was racist, like, what do you do?
Also, is it racist?
Ban those people.
Like you going to ban
the WNBA can't afford to lose any more fans
You're
right
going to
now.
ban 30,000. You're going to ban 6,000 fans.
You're going to ban 15 fans.
I'm offended by the direction that
You're
this
going to ban half
conversation
their
took.
fans.
Dude, I'll double down. Do you know how ridiculous the WNBA is?
Yeah.
So remember,
they've lost money every year they've been in operation.
You leave them alone.
And they keep going, and they're demanding more money. And one of the worst players I've ever seen, Angel Reese, is one of the front runners of that conversation. She's dog shit. I do not like her at all.
I'm sorry, Pat. How much WNBA over the years have you watched?
Yeah.
It's not even. It's
much,
mainstream
right.
shit now, Breck.
Yeah,
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's like, she's the worst WNBA player.
she's the worst one I've ever seen. I just started last year.
That's what I'm saying.
She's not the worst. She was in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
The girl can hoop.
She can rebound. You don't want to hear something crazy?
Dennis Rodman, we don't say he sucked.
Dennis Rodman's in the Hall of Fame just
That's
for
what I'm
rebounds.
saying.
Dennis Rodman has like
Shit.
3 to 4 championships. He's got 4. I will also say that 40% of Angel Reese's rebounds came off of her own misses. That is not what was going on with Dennis
Pat,
Rodman.
Me and my hackers took a look at the data, and even if you took out all those, she still leads the WNBA in rebounds.
More importantly,
I don't care.
If let's say if Dennis Rodman and Angel Reese both went over to North Korea, do you think Kim Jong Un would have a choice to make? I feel like Kimmy Boy would actually kind of wife up Angel. Angel's bad. I know Rudy thinks Angel's good looking. I think Angel's gorgeous.
Actually, me and Pat had this conversation the other night. I'm not into it.
Bayou Barbie?
Yeah, not a fan.
Not a fan.
Why
either.
though? Have you seen her Instagram?
Have you seen any other
It's
player in the
nuts.
You see her
WNBA?
face?
Yes, I have.
Cameron
Not
Brink,
into it.
Sophie Cunningham.
I need
But
pretty.
okay,
What are
so
we
you
talking
said this.
about?
You said this last
I
night.
don't know
That's
these
like
women.
being like, "Have you heard of that beautiful woman?" Like, now I can't think of Margot Robbie. Like, yeah, we know they're gorgeous, but like, what are we talking about? I'm talking about Angel Reese, who everyone wants to like shit on. Angel Reese is a bad bitch.
She sucks at basketball. I don't care.
Angel Reese, a jazzy girl.
DJ Jazzy Jazz.
Jasmine Crockett. Angel Reese, or my girl Jazzy.
Jazzy, dude. Every day.
I don't know any of these people.
Can you look up Breck? Look up Jazzy right now. I'll keep talking.
I will tell
Jazzy
you-
girl.
Oh, you're gonna keep talking? Shock.
Jazzy girl. Jazzy girl. Bro, Jazzy girl's doing the fucking rounds right now. She's doing every late night talk show host just going on she's just spouting nonsense. I love her.
What's her name?
Jasmine Crockett. She is the most entertaining person in politics right now. She is must-watch television every single time she holds a microphone. This woman will be president, and she will be twerking at the State of the Union. And I'm so excited about it. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. And mark my words, this is going to be on tape, and for everyone to know, in 20 years, you can pull this tape up when Jazzy Girl is running an impeccable campaign with Cardi B as her VP, and it will be the most fun campaign trail you've ever seen in your entire life. Pat?
Dude, I'm just thinking about what everyone else did before they got here. Because I know I went to the gym. I went to the store real fast.
I had my 4 p.m. coffee.
Yeah,
I
you
told
did
you
fucking
this.
crack, apparently.
Yeah, I was actually coaching the New York Football Giants against
looked
the
up-
Atlanta Falcons.
I
we
looked
had
up-
put a fucking beat down. 6 sacks. Abdul Carter. Go
I
ahead,
looked up
Brett.
Jasmine Crenshaw, or whatever her name is.
No, not Crenshaw.
Carmine
no,
That's like
that
a
was-
prosecutor somewhere.
Yeah, that was actually unintentionally really racist. Yeah,
Was it really?
Whatever the fuck her name is.
and that might as just well have said Jasmine Compton.
Crenshaw.
Disavow.
No, what'd you say?
I just went Crenshaw.
Crenshaw.
It's no. By the time I looked her up and sent one text to my girlfriend, I lost the conversation.
Well, because Tommy's going a fucking mile a
I know.
minute.
Well, I was gonna
The people in the room can't understand what's happening, let alone the people who's going to listen to this on a recording.
Should we at least introduce
I
him?
was going to introduce him like 10 minutes ago, and then he wouldn't shut the fuck up about how
Hey,
hot Angel
hey.
Reese is.
Well, we can't
Hey,
just keep bullying everyone that
Your
comes in.
podcast, people. You guys let me know what I'm doing.
I don't know. I think it's your podcast, and we're just guests on it.
Yeah, dude.
Thomas Edward Light, the first of Westchester, New York, is speaking here today. I'm an aspiring many things, multiple things. I haven't moved out of my phase yet of, that white child bring up where I'm still not convinced I'm not perfect. I still think there's a chance. Now, hold on. Beer still doesn't taste that good to me. I'm not old enough. I'm getting a little awkward with the silence. However, there's really not much more of an intro because I was going to rattle off credits. I have 0. So, I mean, we can this is just a cat talking in a garage right now.
I was just going to say Tommy Leicht.
You know,
Lick. Tommy
What if he
Leicht.
was Jewish?
It's-
He'd be L'chaim.
I'm 1/8 Jewish.
No.
I am 1/8 Jewish, yes.
Nah.
Yes, I am. 1/8.
You came out here with your dogs out looking like
Did you tunnel here?
a Jew just walked through the desert
I
for
condemn
40
all these
years.
comments. but
Your shoe wear looks like, your
Yes,
shoe wear looks like it
all
came
around
from
me.
Moses. All right, we take swings.
He
Keep
was
rolling,
he
Breck.
was, he
No,
was
keep
at
rolling,
an
Breck.
audition earlier for a local play. Didn't work out, but that's
Buddy, my
nothing
joke
different.
didn't work out. The tag is not going to save it.
I tried to help. But I guess we don't yes and on this podcast.
yeah, Pat's been taking
I'm a big-
improv.
I'm a big no butt. No, I was gonna say Tommy L. You've seen him here, and eventually you might see him somewhere else. Hopefully, part-time
Permanently.
comic, full-time piece of shit. He
Shut the
doesn't wear shoes, and now he's here.
Yeah, I like the dogs out.
yapping.
I fully believe that the toes are the quickest way to a man's heart. And I don't
No.
know. Everyone keeps but here's the deal. I wear flip flops every time. I'm just trying to say anything to just validate the fact that I don't like putting socks on. I find it uncomfortable. And then when I wear sneakers, my toes get all curled up. Have you ever seen LeBron James's feet?
You're wearing the wrong size shoes, dumbass.
You need new
Dude,
shoes.
they're
Yeah,
fucked.
you need new shoes.
What?
You're
need
wearing
new
the
shoes.
wrong size shoes. When was the last time you got your feet like fucking
grade.
size, dude?
He's been wearing size
No,
9s
I'm not.
for-
Have you ever seen LeBron James's feet?
Yes.
He's worn shoes his whole life, and his toes are fucked.
Well, you can't compare yourself to a professional athlete, fucktard.
Yes, I can.
You
and
know-
watch me.
you know-
Caitlin Clark and I.
You know,
Continue.
everyone else has worn shoes for their entire lives, and it's because he jumps up and down like a circus freak.
I'm still not sure. I don't want to make a career out of these boys. So here's the thing.
What career?
OnlyFans comedy. I was thinking about it. I was talking to Pat about it last
Brother?
night. I'd put faces on my big toe, and I'd write jokes, and then it'd be paper joke for people that like feet and comedy. I think that's a.
I
think
had a similar.
if you do the Venn diagram, I think there's a lot of overlap right in the middle.
I had a very similar OnlyFans idea where I would get barefooted and squish hot dogs.
Barefooted and squish hot dogs.
Yeah.
What fetish are we tapping into there? Because I think I actually have a market.
Squishing feet.
Squishing is a thing.
Oh yeah.
Squishing feet and
What's a
hot dogs,
squishing? What's a
actually.
squishing fetish?
So like
People
you
are
take
just
a hot
into
dog
shit.
and you'd squish it.
But that's the whole. It's just
Squishing
squishing
shit.
anything.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's like popping balloons.
not feces. This is background. This is good to have two different
Popping
conversations.
balloons is fetishized?
You didn't know that?
No. I
Yeah.
just learned about boot worship.
Oh, buddy, you know about
You didn't know popping balloons was fetishized? You haven't seen that video on Instagram of that Down syndrome kid humping the shit out of that lady trying to pop a balloon on her ass?
There's just one of those?
There's only one I've seen. It was too much. I had to.
what corner of Instagram did you hit?
I'm sorry, mine's a little more fun than you guys. You
I
guys
wouldn't
just
say
watch
that.
people get
I
hurt.
don't know.
No,
You guys
Rudy's
just
got
watch
good
people get
stuff.
hurt. I watch
Rudy-
like enjoyable content.
Rudy's starting to alter my algorithm.
Mhm.
I didn't have a
Yeah.
lot of the people getting hit by public transportation before Rudy, but that's Rudy's thing. It's
Yeah.
public transportation and then Robo George Floyd twerking. That's his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
A big part of my algorithm, I will be honest, is the one where it's like, guess which sibling has Down syndrome, and then one of them's like
Regular and dancing.
regular and dancing. Like, guess which one of us is a cheerleader? And then it shows the other one, and they're like crippled in a wheelchair, and it's
Yeah,
like,
I like
oh,
those.
it's that one.
That's a good one.
Those
Yeah.
are fun.
yeah, I
Rudy-
get a lot of those.
Rudy and Adrian have not broken, but have changed my algorithm because they will just send me videos of Chinese Down syndrome guys doing stuff, and now I'll get it.
You get the Down syndrome, or
I
you
get the Chinese Down syndrome guy just like
Me and Adrian played a sweet play on Breck, and we decided that all we were going to send his personal Instagram page was Down syndrome videos.
Oh.
So now he's just got two people sending him constant Down
it's not
syndrome.
constant. You guys
It's
have
not-
really trickled off.
Well, you don't
Down
respond.
syndrome's not the
Makes me feel
worst
bad.
though.
What do you want me to say?
Sick Downs, bud.
But that's not the worst.
I can only say that like 9 times. I can only say that 9 times.
Now we're going
Sick
down, down,
downs,
down,
bud.
downs.
This is a singing podcast, actually. So if you want to belt out, go him. You
My-
want to shoot out a couple vocal arrows?
My younger brother writes country music, and he puts on a southern accent when he sings. It's quite lovely.
What's his name? Where can I find it right now?
We'll play it on the podcast.
I'll play
We'll
it
play
right
the songs.
I'll play a little
Dude,
bit.
we played a granny
I don't know if
rapper.
I have
Yes,
his
we will
songs
play-
actually. Hold on.
Yeah,
You don't know your own brother's music?
He doesn't release it.
You're such an unsupportive.
I don't know. I'm coming in so hot.
Here's the
today.
thing. I was
Salesman.
trying to
It's
just.
him. It's him.
It's him.
That's
He
what it
changes
is.
us.
He
No,
makes you. He has little brother energy, and
That's
you just
true.
want to stuff his head in a fucking toilet.
That's
Here's
true.
the deal.
Not in a
I
bad
feel
way.
that there's
it's
No,
just
it's fun.
a
It's just
lot
like,
of
ah!
energy. Yeah.
I feel that in this Providence area, there's a lot of toxic masculinity, and Rudy is one of these people that likes to wield it against people of my size, and it's
the
nasty.
dainty ankle.
It's nasty. I know for a fact Rudy does ballerina spins in the full body mirror before he goes out because he is a bitch. However, because he's larger than me, he says, "Oh, I'm going to punch you in the face" or something like that, and it scares me. And he hurts my feelings because I know that I can't fight back if I had to. He also could concave my chest in. That might not be the right way to use that term, concave, but he could fuck me up in the chest.
Wouldn't just be the chest.
He also hit me in the nuts last night.
Buddy.
Do you know I tried to hit him in the nuts and I hit his fat and it blocked it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has a natural armor. He's like an armadillo.
Yeah.
Armadillos
Dude.
are hard.
It was
call
the
it the grand
Rudy
first
hasn't been hard in 10 years.
After we recorded the first episode of this podcast, he has a Nerf gun, but it's not like those like haha pew pew Nerf guns. It's like it's a sniper. That'll take
Yeah, he
you
hit
out.
you. I heard
He hit
about
me
it.
in the ball. It
He
was
bruised your
one of,
beans.
it was literally one of 2 times in my life, I think, where you know how when you get hit in the nuts and you have like 10 seconds to be like,
Mm-hmm.
"Ooh, I gotta sit."
Which, by the way, you're probably one of like 2 people to get blue balls from a Nerf gun.
It was one of the first times.
All
In
right,
it
we'll
was
eat
one of
that
the
one.
first times in his life. Yeah. One of the first times in his life
taking
that
a
a grown
swing,
man
dude.
blew his box out.
It was an instant, like nut to lower stomach pain. Instant.
Nausea?
Yeah.
Mm.
I laid on his dirty ground, his floor that he probably hasn't washed since he moved in.
It is
Way
too.
Who
before
washes
that.
floors, though?
civilized, not
Women.
Italians.
I don't wash floors.
Dude,
What?
Rudy and Big Mike are not cleaning up after themselves. Like, I don't know how the
Is
dishes
that Big
get
Mike?
done.
I met Big Mike.
Yes,
Oh, you met Big
that
Mike.
was Big Mike.
Well, I fist bumped him. He had he's a greasy hand.
That was Big Mike.
He listens to the podcast, so I can't
Yeah.
wait for him to hear that.
He was cranking. He told me.
How is
alright.
that? I can't wait for him to listen to the podcast, hear that he had greasy hands after a full day of work.
Well, he
He's
wanted
gonna
a
be
fist
pissed.
bump.
Big
Or
Mike
he
let us in
wanted
the
to shake my
stew.
hand and said fist bump. I also was very self-conscious. I was, I'm dressed like a twink today, and
That's
I
true.
rolled in.
Today?
I'm like, I'm here to see Rudy, and then he goes, huh?
Did you say it like that?
Kinda. I mean, sometimes it comes out a little
How
sus.
mad?
I'll hold on to that last syllable for a second too long.
How mad would you have gotten if, as he walked away from you, he slapped your back and like slid his greasy hand down your cream-colored penguin
I
shirt?
got this bad boy for like $15 at TJ Maxx. I just go get another one.
I feel
Oh,
like he
Maxinista.
is the type of guy to downplay how much a piece of clothing is to make him seem more relatable to people.
to the
Not at
kids.
all.
Yeah.
110 for these Lulu's pants.
That's Ruru Remen?
Yes, and then I stole these flip-flops from my good father.
You stole those shoes. Let me ask you
From
a
a
question.
priest?
Let me ask you a question when it comes to
I
stealing.
hate that got a chuckle from Beck. You motherfucker. My Nerf gun blue balls was much better than that.
It just has to be really stupid.
Yeah.
You stole those shoes from some. Let me ask you this: as someone who steals footwear that's bad.
Mhm.
If you worked at a shoe store and you saw someone run in and they stole a pair of Crocs, would you feel bad for them, or just let them go, or would you stop them because it's like, well, this is still a business?
I'd let Breck run.
Well, I do need them for my bunions.
Well, if they stole a pair of Crocs,
That's sad. It's very sad.
is stealing
Well,
a pair of
am I the-
Crocs sad?
Am I the
Yes.
Why?
Because they're fucking Crocs. What do
No,
you mean?
what if you
Yeah,
go
he's-
sailing? They're waterproof. The water
He's
goes through
insane.
them.
No,
insane.
fuck that. I
Yeah,
hate
you need
Crocs.
closed-toed shoes in
Yeah.
a
I-
small
Are
dingy
they
boat.
name brand or are they
Crocs.
generics?
My grandma wore Crocs, and she was a nice lady.
My stepdad wears Crocs because sometimes his back, he's got really bad back.
Yeah.
He's stuck with bad back.
Cut that.
My stepdad wears Crocs because his back is destroyed.
He blew his back out.
No. No.
He blew his own back out. That's
I
crazy.
didn't say that.
Do you want to know a crazy fact about Crocs?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that? So, small little movie said we need some shoes that look futuristic, but still look like dumb.
I know the movie.
You know the movie?
Yeah.
And so Crocs sent like 500 pairs, whatever.
Hmm?
Idiocracy. Idiocracy has Crocs in it.
That's a movie? Idiocracy?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a guy that gets frozen and then he wakes up and like everyone's super dumb.
And he's
And
like
Captain
the smartest
America.
person on it.
Same fucking plot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, you got it.
I'm right here for you, Rudy.
You got it, Space Cadet. All right.
Sitting that one, Breck. That one felt good. Yeah.
You bringing that on
Breck's
stage?
looking like Juan Soto right now. Okay.
2 in a row.
He's
Was
a
that-
sports fan. Don't fucking hate on him.
Juan Soto.
Ju-
That sounds like a
just 'cause-
Star Wars
Yeah, I
game.
know,
just
dude.
'cause
How
you
do you know who Juan Soto
Han
is? Solo.
I know who Juan Soto is. He's a right fielder for the Mets. He's one of the best players.
But he's
in the
having a
league.
shit.
Excuse
But
me.
he's having a shit year is what the context was. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was in here with three whatever. Oh god.
Didn't the
Nice.
Mets
Looking at the
recently?
ceiling.
Didn't the Mets recently have a player get? Didn't they have a player get suspended recently for 80 games because he was taking a weight loss drug that had crack in it or something like that?
Go on.
All right.
Jose Altuve.
You got me
Wasn't
back.
that Jose Altuve?
No comment. No. I don't think Jose Altuve is on the Mets. I don't follow baseball too quickly.
That
However,
also sounds like a Star Wars.
Yeah.
Jose Altuve?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Maybe, maybe,
Altuve Soto.
maybe one of the new spin-off series, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, some DEI hires. Ever since they let a woman run Marvel.
There we go, Breck.
Bob
Keep,
Iger?
keep
Wow.
cooking. Keep cooking. Have another rip of that pen, Breck.
I can't. It's dead.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, man.
You
Nice
want-
little Adam Sandler voice.
Is that what that sounded? Shit. I'm a man of many voices.
Like,
He's got the Puerto Rican lady.
Do
I
it.
got the Puerto Rican lady, but I also have
Chris DiStefano
drill
doing
rap.
the Puerto Rican
I
lady.
it is just a Chris DiStefano Puerto Rican. I
Do
will
it.
give it to Rudy.
Do it.
Okay, but like I'm right here and I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
It's more in the head movement and the
Yeah.
hand movement up here in sync. But
Love
then
the
we
band.
I like my
Great band.
the drill rapper, dude. I was talking
Please
to
don't
Rudy
spit on me.
about drill rappers last night.
Yeah.
And then I just got
Tuca.
I sent it to you, right? The drill rapper who's battle rapping the fat girl.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was. You might have to play it.
All right,
Someone
well,
might have to play it.
Have you? So speaking of drill rap, real quick, I actually went down a little rabbit hole. So you know King Von,
No,
all right?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know
I do.
any
King
drill
Von,
rappers. I just know
Chief Keef. Anyway,
I've heard of him.
Well, there was a rapper named Lil Mark, and he dissed 11 people of like an opposing gang, and was killed 3 days later. And his homie Tuca got shot when he was 14.
I love that you said homie instead of like his friend, acquaintance,
His-
an autistic term.
His
you know?
partner in crime,
Okay.
His
his
pick.
his friend, his
His peer.
his buddy,
His peer.
his little guy.
Okay, but what? He got shot.
So
friend
the
got shot?
14-year-old got shot, and his name was
You
Tuca.
Didn't set it up with the fact they're 14. I'm making.
Well, it's Chicago drill rap, yeah.
I thought drill rap was in England.
They exist other places.
It is,
It's
there's like
not-
Does it
three,
really?
There's like 3 places that
They can
exist.
have. Yeah.
They
it's-
don't have as funny
it's-
accents.
it's
the,
not
the
like-
drill rappers in London are
Yeah.
hilarious.
Man,
It's
them.
n-
We can go
it's
bun
not-
for bun.
Dude, it's not like they're like, oh, the
Blood.
blues can only come from the South. It's like you can have it from other
Yeah.
places.
But
But
it's
no,
the
it can
best
only
from
come from
the
the
So,
South.
well,
Yes.
Chicago.
The
so
blues. Why would that be? Chat, clip that.
Clip that, chat.
Clip that. Clip that.
Clip that,
We got
chat.
some
Brett,
clip that. Clip that. Clip that. Clip that.
Why would it be from the South?
Say it?
Because what
Get
do you
some Fs in
think?
the chat.
Well,
Clip that. Clip that.
because during slavery, what do you think they
Clip
fucking
that
did?
right there. Just clip that. Just the word slavery, and then
They
put
sung
it
about-
over.
They sung about
everything
how they were
past that.
sad.
Slavery.
This guy has a half a Miller Lite and he's fucked up.
This is
Jesus
what the
Christ.
bartender said to me last night, by the way, too, because I had a coffee. He
You
was
say
like,
his name.
David.
You said nice glasses.
Is that not
Don't
his-
get mad about it. Eric.
Is it Eric?
Which
I thought it was
fucking
David.
place?
I said David on the way out.
Oof.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Hold on,
Nah,
before I
won't
get
be back
shot,
there.
Yeah.
Tuca
Yes.
was
Who's Tuca?
Tuca was a
Jesus
14-year-old that was shot, and
Hmm.
if you listen to like any King Von song or like Chief Keef, there's like fuck Tuca smoking on that Tuca pack, and everyone's like, oh my god,
No
Wait,
shit.
the-
it's a 14-year-old kid.
He
and
got
they're-
smoked, and they're talking shit about him after he's dead.
Oh yeah.
a
And then his
beautiful
buddy Lil
culture.
Mark dropped 11 dead gang members' names. Got shot 3 days later.
I didn't mean it like
what's
that.
the-
The rap, the
what's
rap
the-
world.
What is it? Drill rap battle, fat lady. Is that what I'm looking up?
Drill rap. No, I got it right here. I sent it to Rudy. It's. Everyone in the audience is just uncomfortable because this guy is just calling her fat in so many different ways. It is amazing. Yeah, I got.
Just show it to me.
Nah, I got you.
Face right now is the only time you have a man hitting you. Man in the vibe and shit on you. If you were on fire, I wanna spit on you. How's it feel to be a pick you? Nobody picking you. It ain't Phoebe, that's a pig's name. Your fat stop telling on your thick babes. You go Greg's on your ones and call that a quick name. If really goes that way, the man in the room go this way. Spoke to your doctors, they said they can even find your rib cage. So it's Piggy, where's Kermit? Look at the bitch, you can tell she hurting.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the fuck he just said.
No,
Are you
not a
serious?
word.
I don't know
Are you
anything he
serious?
said.
No, I.
Not a
Well,
word.
I don't have the best
Spread the
hearing.
bet.
Also, but if he was just calling her fat,
Well-
you're in a battle rap.
So
You're in a
that
battle
was,
rap.
That was the caption of the battle rap. The caption of the post was, "This is why men don't battle rap women," because in that case, it got real uncomfortable
You
real
didn't hear.
fast in that
You
room.
didn't hear any of those bars. If you
Not
were
the
on-
words. I heard
if-
the sound.
if you
If
were
you
on
were on
fire,
fire
I
and
would
spit on
who?
you, I've heard that your doctors couldn't find your rib cage.
Yeah.
When she goes this way, all the men in the room go that way.
Yeah, that's a fire
Uh,
one. That's a fire one.
Something about being Miss Piggy. Where's Kermit? We can go bun for bun. Yeah, that's all I got.
Boom. There you go.
We can go bun for bun.
We can go,
We
man.
can
For
go
ban.
for
You know what else I've been seeing?
What?
You get like those man on the street videos, or where they like talk to girls.
I hate those.
Yeah.
But there's a new one. There's so many guys doing them.
there's
that
a new
it's-
Hawk tour.
No,
Oh.
they're gonna get one.
Shit.
But
They're searching. They're searching real
They
hard.
really are.
It's Hawk
They're
3-0.
raking the sand. They got this.
The sequel.
Say Hawk 3.
But they got like hot women now. They'll get gorgeous women.
That's all
and
it's
then they'll
always
be
been.
like,
Yeah.
"How much money does your man need to make?" and then she'll be like 100 grand, and then this dude will like run the numbers and be like, "You're a fucking idiot. That's like 0.5% of the world. You fucking idiot."
Have you ever seen the one where they got
it's like
the fat British
she's
lady?
sexy. Like it's not a 0.5% chance for this girl. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well,
If you're that hot, you're not 0.5%. You might not be 100%, but your chances are better.
2%.
what are you giving her? Percentage.
2%.
If you're like
2%?
a gorgeous, like blonde girl in New York City,
I'm giving her a skim.
you're giving her how much?
Say the skin.
Skim.
What's
Oh, I
that?
get it.
Milk?
You said 2%. Yeah.
There we
Jesus
go.
Christ.
Boom. But all right,
That's
that's
my
my
swing.
guys.
That was my swing. Okay, what do you want?
We're swinging.
Dude,
We're swinging.
for
I have my
100,
swing, okay.
We're swinging. We're
someone
trying to
making-
keep pace with Tommy on
Yeah,
our
for
own
someone-
podcast.
Jesus fucking Christ.
for someone making 100 grand to be eligible for that girl in New York City, she's got like a decent amount of those.
Oh, in New York, yeah.
And also she's sexy. So every single bar she goes to, she gets talked to by 10 guys.
Yeah.
You just find the
Or
guy in the
one
Vineyard Vines,
really
and he's got 100
persistent.
G's.
I feel like you have Vineyard Vines and you don't have 100
Brother, I have
Gs.
multiple Vineyard Vines, and I do not have 100 G's. But that's where lies come in. That's where you got to lie your way to the top. What
Are we
else?
talking about marrying or fucking?
Marrying, not fucking.
Oh.
But if a girl like that just says, "I'm not going home with you right
How
now.
long
I
are you
want
going
to
to
date,"
fake having a shit ton of money for?
30 years.
Yeah.
Literally, I will
30
have,
years?
I'll have fronts. There'll be reasons. I'll be like, the money's not good this year. The business is down this
Rudy,
year.
That's why we have to move into this one-bedroom apartment in
Yeah.
Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Business is down. We're in the studio, four floors down below the fucking.
I had to
light-
move into a butcher shop.
Yeah. All right, honey. We're not gonna have a stove for at least 6 years. Let's be real about that. We're gonna have a koi pond.
You
It's not gonna
don't-
make sense.
You
What's
don't
it-
need
what's-
heat and air conditioning, you fat cow.
Honey, you're gonna shop at TJ Maxx. You get the designer shit, but if it's over 20, we're leaving it. It's not coming with you.
You haggle or you leave
Yeah.
it.
You gotta look good, and I gotta figure out a way to actually make money. I don't have any.
Imagine haggling in TJ Maxx. Like, hey, can you do any better? And they're like, what?
We
No, I
didn't-
actually-
we didn't
I-
make
oh,
these prices.
I actually have a TJ Maxx rewards card, so I'm actually
Are you a Maxinista?
no. I've been asked multiple times. They tried to get me, but I won't do it.
That's bullshit, dude. You got to be Maxinista. I'm
Same
a
with seasons.
Maxinista.
Are you a rewards member anywhere? Amazon Prime doesn't count
Wow.
because that's the Death Star. Everyone, you have to pay your.
I was at
at
GameStop.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts. I'm a rewards member.
You're a rewards member at O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
My dad
Yeah.
is too.
yeah.
Oh.
You get discounts, dude.
That's some white shit.
Oh.
Get a fucking ton
that
of
is.
discounts.
That's working
dude.
man shit.
Oh, right.
You're right. Fair enough.
Not
Also-
that you would know.
also
Callous
GNC.
that. No, my hands are too soft for an
Yeah, your
O'Reilly's
hands are
rewards
so
card.
soft.
I'm
My
also
hands are too soft.
I'm
Your
also
hands
a
are so
rewards
soft.
member at
Cuts on that
GNC,
card.
dude. I got $10 off the other day. I bought a protein brownie and some pre-workout. And they were like,
got
"What
it
about
from where?
$10 off?" GNC,
From GNC.
What do you got, bro?
General Nutrition Center or whatever it's called.
You have a card there?
Yeah,
What does that get you?
discounts all the time. Remember
Well,
prices.
thanks, but-
onslaught, dude.
Remember prices. Well, he's operating at a fucking mile a minute. This is ridiculous. There's no cohesiveness.
I have a punch card at my local vet. I put 9 things down. 10th one's free. Those neighborhood cats.
pets that aren't yours?
Great,
What do
I
you
gotta-
give me for this squirrel? Like,
That's a,
It's
that's a
already
half a
dead.
punch. It's
The
a
vet's
half a
taking
punch.
his shirt off. He's like, he's rubbing his nips. He's like, all right, I'll give you a punch and a half for that bad boy. Come here, Breck. Breck, I need you to take your shirt off too. I'm gonna commit to this until somebody reacts to me. Now I'm touching my own nips.
I do like the idea of a punch and a half, like a hole isn't a hole once it hits the punch card. No, that's half the design. We have the half punch for a reason. No, we're not going to kill your hamster for free. God, stop asking. You've been in here 9 times, isn't we?
where did this snake come from?
I found it. Found it, like, over there.
I kill wild turtles.
So do you have any rewards cards? You used to have a GameStop rewards card for sure.
Used to.
Snipe.
Stop and Shop.
Stop
But I
and
feel
Shop.
like everyone has a Stop and Shop card.
It's my grandma's. She's
No,
been dead
not
for 10
everyone has a
years.
Stop and Shop card. I just swipe everything from Stop and Shop.
Oh, you just don't look at the price tag.
Oh, I just steal it.
That's
I literally, I get a fucking. I
How
get
do you
a.
get the points then, dumbass?
I don't have a Stop and Shop rewards card.
You're not thinking right. Where are you going to get the points? You're not even playing the game right. Why even play? You're just cheating.
30 years from now, you're gonna regret that shit. when I'm getting a gallon of milk for free.
You're gonna be looking back at your life saying, "Did I steal all those Oreos? Did I eat all
No,
those
I don't.
Oreos?
Or I do. I take name brand shit every time.
Who am I?
You actually do this?
Where am
My God, you're a piece of shit,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, fuck that.
Why am
I go in. I'll pay for. If I think it's like a smaller brand, I'll pay for it.
Just to suffer?
I'll pay for it. What?
That's what I do. I just steal cookies and eat them just to suffer 30 years later. That's what I did.
This is the shit. This is the shit that I gotta fucking convince that hot girl of. If it's fine that we steal the groceries, you're gonna eat like someone with the 6-figure salary.
Wow.
Tell me what the fuck are you talking about? We're having the salmon tonight, babe. If I get caught, though, I'm going to jail.
He pulls it out of his pants. He's like, we're having salmon tonight.
I got a rack of ribs on my thigh. Hold on.
I got it frozen. It's defrosted. Let's just say that.
I had to walk home.
Yeah. We had a gas.
The car wouldn't start, and I couldn't siphon anything
I
else.
didn't have enough points to get the money off my gas. I tried to cut a deal with the gas station. They wouldn't.
Apparently, blowjobs aren't a currency in America anymore.
They didn't bite. They didn't bite.
Thanks, Biden.
Hey.
He has cancer now.
Sick.
Yeah.
He'll forget about it.
Yeah.
How long do you think he's
Brother,
had
he
that cancer
already
for?
did.
How long do you think he's had that cancer for? 4
4
years?
years.
4 years? 5 years?
It's stage 4 prostate cancer.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
we're
is
all
it really?
scientists. Explain. What does that mean?
I didn't know. I have
So,
done no research on that. I didn't know.
Stage 1
Wow.
is local tumors.
Stage 1 is when you just fart and it's a little stinky, and then
You're like,
as it goes
"Ugh."
up, they gets like, wow, something's got.
But I
wrong.
understand that stages go up and it gets worse, but I don't know
Yeah.
how long it takes.
Well, it
it's
depends
different
on
for
the
everyone.
cancer.
Yeah.
Also, so stage 1, all I know is stage 4 is metastasize.
And stage 3 is Charizard.
You're like, what do I feel like a fucking dinosaur? Then you can't. Your doctor tells you have stage 3 lung cancer. You're like, I can breathe fucking fine.
You're fucking kidding me.
Roar. Sir,
Joe, use flamethrower.
That's why you name your you name your Charizard
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You
you-
fucking loser.
Kick him in the nuts.
2 weeks to live.
That sentence that you just said right there, Pat, was despicably ironic, and you had no idea. You just made fun of him for naming his Charizard a name. Wait, actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, no, you're correct. You're a loser.
Wow.
Hold on, Pat. I'm actually on your team.
He tried to Uno reverse right into his
Yeah.
own Uno
No,
reverse.
that was actually never mind.
You had to
Rudy,
hit
you're
the cul-de-sac
sus.
before you
You're
went
sus.
back out in the lane. I get it.
Yeah.
You
That
had
was
to, had
sus.
to do 2 spins.
Yep.
I get it.
Yep.
I think his house here. No, it's not here.
That was
Wait
a
minute.
6-point turn right there, dude.
I was at a friend's birthday party when I was a kid,
Nice.
and his mom was like drinking the other day, and she was like,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna drive everybody home," and everyone was
Oh,
like,
fuck
"All
yeah.
right, cool." So she drops off the first kid, and he lived in a cul-de-sac, and she was like, "Do you guys know that BMW is like one of the only cars that does 360-degree turn in one turn?" And then she drove me home.
You really brought that to life. I will say that was a lovely story.
I got drunk, driven home from a birthday by my friend's mom, who I later
Fucked.
Yeah.
How old are you?
No.
How old are you?
No. How old was I? 7th grade.
When was the
11?
first time you went go karting?
Yeah, probably 8-ish.
8.
Yeah. I got yelled at because
Daredevil.
my cousin crashed into me, and I was like, I'm going to get him. And then this employee was like, no. And I was like, nah, no.
Was this a carnival?
No.
Sounded like a carny.
No.
No.
Yeah, it was,
Well, don't crash. They're not bumper cars. You can't just ram them into each other.
There's signs
What is he,
everywhere.
Transylvanian?
Yeah, why are we doing Bin Laden impressions right now?
Why you want to do one?
Whatever's fun, dude. Whatever's fun.
Well, we're not having fun anymore.
No, we were.
We have a fridge.
Until I
and-
ruined it.
Anyway,
Dude, we have a fridge and a big black ninja. We can have as much fun as we want in here.
Cut that. So
My life be
the
like.
only, talking to you is kind of like talking to a grandfather, because like you start a story and then it branches into a different story, and then it branches into a third story, and then it branches into a fourth story, and you get closure for only 2 of those stories, and you're sitting there like, we were talking about French fries, we ended up on Baltimore, so...
And the problems of Baltimore, of course. But what are you referring to? What stories did I not finish for you?
Biden doesn't have much time left, probably.
Was that a story? I don't know if I have much more insight
You
than anyone else
asked
does on that.
How much time do you think he has left?
I was interested.
Yeah. So
Now I'm not.
It's aggressive prostate, probably a year, if that.
6 to 7 business days.
6,
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday don't count.
He
so.
died yesterday, actually. He just doesn't know it yet.
Do you guys think that he had body doubles rolling around when he was president? Do you see those videos?
No.
Psh, you guys are not locked
You
in,
can't.
brother.
You can't fake getting lost
Yeah.
like that, dude.
Oh yeah,
You can't.
keep your third eye
Or-
closed, boys. Keep your third eye.
Yeah,
I'm seeing the whole picture.
Stay asleep, fellas. Stay asleep.
Yeah, sorry, maybe I'm a
I'll
fan
just
of
stay out
something
here.
called The Truth.
Sorry, I do my own research. That's my bad, boys. Yeah, my bad.
Quick
But I think there was there were body doubles at one point.
break.
You ever see it?
I gotta go grab
Shut up.
Have you guys?
My life be like.
Bitches.
I didn't say it like that.
Go.
First of all, I didn't say
Right
it like
after that hot
First of
zinger.
all, I didn't say it like that. What I said, Brecky boy, my beautiful Brecky boy,
Hit me with it.
is that I don't just buy girls drinks when they ask for one at a bar. I'll be like, no, because
Suck my dick
Girls
first.
come up and ask you.
no,
for,
I don't
to
say
buy 'em.
suck my.
It's
But
it is a thing that happens when you're attractive. That doesn't happen to you, but it does happen to other people.
doesn't
who look
happen
like
to
Tommy.
me. Actually, it doesn't happen to
It's
me.
the gray hair. They're thrown off. I'm telling you.
That's
for-
true. They think
You're
I can
24
afford it. I
with
cannot.
fucking gray hair. You need to fix it.
buddy.
Hey,
Buddy, I have a friend
That
with a
sounded
head full of
mean-spirited.
grays.
Yeah. Does he fuck?
Yeah.
Does
How
he
you
fuck
doing?
the same person, or does he pick chicks up at bars?
His body count's probably like in the 60s.
Does he pick chicks up at bars?
He's a stallion.
No, it was a Tinder thing.
That's
Not the same. Not the same.
What do you, Pat?
Tinder's gay.
Pat,
Rudy
I've
knows
seen
what
you
I'm talking about.
fumble
brother.
bags.
Yeah.
Fumble.
I'm out here.
I've seen you fumble the bag. Do you
Dude,
remember
I'm
when there was
spitting
that
game in
lady-
the streets
Do
like
you
a fucking
remember-
G, homie. What are we
Nonsense.
talking about?
Do you remember
Nonsense.
that girl at a skew?
That girl at a skew. The goth girl?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
fumbled the bag.
No, I'm glad I didn't hook up with her, dude.
I'm sure you are.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because we got like close together, and then the next day I woke up with a cold sore, and I was like, I can't imagine if we had actually connected faces, I would have problems.
You ever had a scare on the
The
dick?
clap,
Wait.
Pat, you ever had a scare on the dick?
Wait,
the
time out.
scare on the dick.
No,
Yes,
Wait.
Stop for a second. What did you just say?
I had a cold sore from talking to this lady.
No.
Legitimately?
Yes.
No. I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think that's how cold
You don't
sores
have
That's like
to-
work,
getting
buddy.
pregnant on the toilet.
Yeah,
But
you don't-
Okay, a
you don't have
canker
to
sore,
social
whatever the
distance
fuck.
for herpes,
I woke
bro.
up the next day. I had a white fucking lump in my mouth from talking to a bitch.
It's a canker sore.
I feel like they're not.
That's not a
correlated.
cold sore. Canker sore is a different thing.
That is different.
It is a different thing, but they're all herpes or whatever.
No. So
they're
you already
not.
have
Yes,
herpes.
They
Fuck
are.
the
Yeah,
girl.
herpes
You
is got
airborne.
herpes. You have herpes.
You have herpes.
Fucking everyone has herpes. What are we talking
I
about?
don't
do
have
not.
herpes.
You're out here telling me, oh, okay, so I'm the only guy with herpes who doesn't fuck. That's what we're saying?
No.
I don't think so.
You have your own dating app.
Wouldn't that be a fun thing?
I am in the league actually, so that's
That's
pretty
not
sick.
the herpes one.
You know what?
Yeah.
I bet you everyone on there has herpes if they're hot enough.
I just want to hit a round table real quick. Rudy, herpes. So that's 3 guys here with not herpes. And
Yeah, so I
Rudy's
got
fucked more
herpes-
people than all of us combined.
I got herpes from talking to that girl. Imagine
No,
if I
you
had sex
didn't!
with her.
Is it all of us combined?
Prove it. Prove that it was her. Dude, I talked to her, and then I woke up the next day, and I had a fucking sore.
Yeah, I guess not.
A and B, brother.
No,
the
if
math
you
ain't
had,
that
like-
hard.
If you had like a cold, you had a rhinovirus, it'd be like, oh, yeah, maybe she was sick. You don't talk to someone and get herpes. My family members.
Did she spit in your mouth?
What if she did when she was talking?
No,
I don't think that's how it works, Pat.
that's not how it
Oh,
works.
you've never talked to someone with a fucking lisp with a little bit of that going on? Fuck
well,
you guys.
it's important
I
to-
don't think so.
It's important to ask, did she have a lisp? Because that's an odd defense if she didn't have a lisp. If we now
Bingo.
find out that she didn't have a lisp, then I'm not going to trust
She's
anything
actually
you
a
say.
spelling bee champion.
She was Indian,
Brother,
Pat.
everyone who's won a spelling bee has a lisp.
No, they do not.
Watch a fucking movie.
Talk like this. They are not. Oh my God!
You're telling me they aren't spitting? They spit.
They don't.
Everyone spit. I don't
Their
even
bottom
have a
lip
lisp.
comes up
I
over their
spit.
teeth.
They don't.
But they talk like.
Oh my god.
They don't. The only time I've heard an Indian person lisp is when they're getting mad because someone didn't give them gift card codes.
Dude, I don't have a lisp, and I have spit when I've talked before. It happens. It happens. I'll die on this hill. I'm speaking my truth. You guys weren't there. You weren't in my mouth.
I was
you
there.
don't know.
I was literally there.
You were there, yes, and I interrupted your set that night, and I apologized for it. But you weren't there when I woke up with herpes the next day.
I wish I was.
So fuck you.
I want to wake up to you every goddamn day.
I stand by my fucking actions.
It's a 0% chance.
How? No, a zero? No.
Statistically.
Yeah.
But statistically, no one's ever gotten herpes from having
Airborne.
a conversation. I
No.
don't buy that at all.
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't buy that at all. You know why? You're fucking living proof
He's
right
literally like,
here,
you're telling me no one's ever
baby.
jumped off a building and started flying. Is that really what you're telling me right now?
Pat's that guy back in the 80s like, wouldn't shake that hand, you're going to get AIDS.
Yeah.
I'm
seen-
not playing defense against Magic Johnson because he's gonna
Great Princess Diana's going to get AIDS
You're
now.
telling me that many people were wrong? I don't think so.
Oh,
Eazy-E guarded Magic Johnson once.
Sweat is a fluid from the body. Exhibit A.
Do you know what's crazy? Is that not only is Magic Johnson basically cured now, his wife is immune.
yes.
Yeah, she's a bad bitch. What do you want me to say, dude?
Cookie.
Do you think he
Fucking
ever actually
Cookie's
had
a
AIDS?
monster.
Yeah. Well, he had HIV. He didn't
There's
have
rumors
AIDS.
All
he had
right,
a
fine.
fake
Everyone
test.
just breeze by my
There's
joke.
rumors he had a false
Said
positive.
Cookie's a monster. Everyone fucking let it go.
Really?
There are rumors.
But you don't
Because
think
he's never had any of the symptoms.
But you don't think that they'd
It's a big boy.
That's a good point.
You get a
test
false positive.
They test multiple times though.
They might have.
It's not like you're like, hey, you got AIDS, kid, and it's like, great. No, I'm gonna get a second opinion on my AIDS.
Maybe he got the AIDS and was like, I kind of want to start these movie theaters for a little while. He did. He started a bunch of movie theaters. After his
Magic
basketball
movies.
career, the guy was a businessman. He popped on a
movies.
suit and just
I
started,
don't know if that's
you
what it's
know.
called.
Have you seen the
Should be.
thing where white people are like, yeah, that's God punishing you for having AIDS is giving you a gay son.
No, I haven't seen those, Breck, but tell me more about them.
Yeah, I
Magic
haven't heard
Johnson
much
has
of
a
that.
gay son.
Trans.
Oh,
I
they
think.
said
Like-
about Magic.
Yeah, like
Every
Magic.
celebrity's got a
Like
gay
Magic.
son.
No, but like Magic.
That's what you get for beating Boston, you bitch. Gay son. That's what all the whites did.
Fucking the Irish, bitch.
That's what all the whites
He's
did. They were like,
a-
you want to take down Larry Bird, motherfucker?
That's a good point.
No,
That's
his
a good point,
his son is
actually.
like flamboyantly like
I know.
sequin like suits and stuff. And it's
so
like
is
what's
Will
his
Smith's
son's name?
son. He's not gay.
Jaden.
Isn't the son trans?
Jaden, I don't know. He's got like 4 of them. I
That
don't know.
might be Dwayne Wade's.
Oh, that's Zaya.
Dwayne Wade's son is trans. Yeah.
So
That's Zaya.
daughter
That's my older
now?
brother's
I
gamer
don't know
tag.
what is technically correct. I
That's
don't
my
remember
older
if it's
brother's
daughter
gamer
to
tag.
son or son to daughter.
Right.
His child is trans.
Yeah. Yeah. Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Hell of a player.
Hell of
Zaya,
a player.
Zaya Wade.
Hell of a player.
Overrated. That's not true.
I hate him. Actually, he's great. I love a guy.
Eric Spoelstra's a cute number. The coach, wasn't he kind of? He was kind of a little cutie. He really was for an NBA head coach. The dude had like a little baby face.
That was like 10 years ago. He still looks like that.
No, I know, but back, then.
Did you
Back when he was hot.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Speaking of wags, did you see Bill Belichick?
Which what are
Jordan
you
Hudson?
referring
They're
to?
engaged.
Jordan Hudson.
Oh.
They're engaged.
They're engaged now.
If there's no
Good for
prenup
him.
there, someone should assassinate her.
Do you know how they met? Have you guys heard how they met?
We're not going to talk about that.
Do we have an actual?
They met on an airplane. They talked about philosophy, but yeah, that's very problematic.
Oh
Apparently.
wait, is that actually how they met?
Yes.
You
Did
didn't
you
see
just
the
say
interview?
the term
No,
problematic?
I didn't watch
seriously?
the interview.
You
I heard about it. I didn't
No,
watch
no,
it. What am I, a
there's-
fucking loser? I'm going to watch an interview about a book? What the hell?
No, there's an interview where Bill Belichick sits down and the guy's like, "So how did you and Jordan meet?" And you just hear, "We're not talking about that."
How did they meet?
They met on an airplane, and like they were seated next to each other and they started talking and they talked about philosophy. They had a lot of shared interests.
Lies.
Why is that problematic?
Lie. It's
He
a
bought
lie.
her.
He
What are we
bought her.
But that's
Oh,
the,
you're saying that you
that's
don't
the
believe
only story out though.
He went to Dubai and honey trucked her and fell for the dumb
He
broad.
went to Dubai and found
You know
an
what?
American
Here's
woman.
the thing.
A
They met-
perfect English-speaking American
They
woman.
did-
You want crack
Pat-
cocaine?
Pat-
Yeah.
They did meet on a flight, and they were on their way to Epstein's Island.
I don't know where
It
the
was 10 years ago.
yeah.
Billy
I don't
Boy
know
needed
where
a
they
little
were.
massage, and Jordan had some soft hands.
I don't know where they were flying that bird. All right, I don't know.
No, but you don't know.
I know where
like,
he's flying his bird.
if a white woman in Dubai. Do you know what white women do in Dubai?
No, I've never been to Dubai.
No, if you find an Instagram model and she's in Dubai, because princes will fly them out and treat them like literal toilets.
I got a girl in my town that does that.
Yeah, honey
Yeah,
trucking.
she grew up. She was like a family friend. She wasn't. She was my friend's family
You
friend.
smash?
Like I went to her. No, he did. But
The Dubai prince.
I asked him about stories afterwards.
Ooh.
But she.
He's like my friend, the Dubai prince. He's buddies with
She
Daniel
went down-
Jones's brother.
she went.
Allahu Akbar.
But she lived down in Miami for like a couple
Shabbat.
years, and she was just getting. I mean,
Railed.
scatted on for
Yeah.
like years on yachts.
When you
She's
say
got two blacked out Mercedes now.
when you say scatted on, do you?
Shat.
No, two
But you-
guys came
you
up
mean-
and said, "Skinny that."
No, but
Yeah.
what I'm asking is like, are you saying she got shit on, or she literally got poop on her body?
I believe poop on the body, but also then again, she does have an OnlyFans. I can show you guys after this. Not bad. She's a good.
You pay
you
for
would
it?
love her, Rudy.
You pay for it?
I don't, but I
Is
know.
it free though?
No, and she doesn't go full nude either. I'll pull up the Instagram. Rudy's gonna love
She
her. She's
makes-
Italian.
Whoa!
Fantastic.
She's
Back
Italian.
up.
I already love her.
She makes you pay for unnude photos.
I
Pretentious.
don't know because I haven't been on there in a while.
Very pretentious.
Wait. Don't like
It is. It is.
Wait.
But I'm sure you can pay for the good stuff, but
He's like, but that's another level
That's
membership I
another
don't have
tier that I
access to.
Aggressive. Yeah. Yeah.
Would never sniff it. Can you hold that for me? I get my chapstick.
That is
it's a
very
good gag.
long for you, Patrick.
Is that used?
No, it's not
No.
used. It's
That
not
wasn't
used.
used with
I-
the cat lady.
No, it's not
That's
used.
not
Look,
the
that's
one you used to
completely
bang the
clean.
cat?
That's completely clean.
If there is a fur ball on that thing,
That is completely clean.
Rudy,
Drink it.
That's completely clean. It's not used.
it's warm.
It's been in my pocket.
for 45 minutes.
It's not used, dude. I was
Anyone else
measuring
getting a
them
bit of half
earlier.
chub right now?
I was measuring them
couldn't fill
earlier.
that thing
Make
up.
sure I got the right one.
You couldn't fill it.
What size is that?
What's that? Is that a
Magnum?
Magnum?
I only had time to check one. I don't know.
Oh, now I got the lube on the fingies.
I don't know. I found it on the side of the road.
I know for a fact it's a Trojan, but that's only because of the taste.
You know what, Tommy? Tommy,
a good
I am
point.
kind of getting a half chub holding this.
All right. It's reminding you of the good times. Well,
He
Uncle-
hasn't used a condom in fucking ever.
That's why it's the good times.
He only uses condom. Actually, he knows. He knows that one's ribbed for her pleasure. He can feel it. He
Yeah.
can feel it.
Is that one ribbed? Dude, ribbed is, by the way, the most bullshit marketing thing that they've ever done with condoms.
How so?
It doesn't do anything.
How would you know? It's not for you, fuckhead.
It's for her pleasure. It doesn't. It didn't do anything for her or for me when she was pegging me with it from behind. It didn't do a thing. Can you cut that now? Because no one laughed. Because no one laughed, and I hate it when no one laughs at gay jokes. It makes me feel really uncomfortable.
How about this?
However,
If you say a word starting with N, I'll bleep that and then just cut back in.
no.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Ah, tricky Tommy. But my point is, they don't do anything. It makes zero difference.
You've had people tell you this,
Yeah, I tried it with this girl, and she was like, nothing,
but they're ribbed for her pleasure, though.
and she didn't feel pleasure.
Maybe that was you.
I don't know, bud. That might be.
It hurt.
Maybe that was you.
user error.
Yeah. I'll ask you this: did you put it on the right way, or did you put it on fucking backwards?
That's
No,
ribbed
I
for his
definitely-
pleasure.
I definitely put it on the right way.
He's like, I definitely checked. I put it on. I ran my finger across it. I was like, we're
Did
ready
you
to
who?
go.
Cha-ching.
Who?
Did you who?
What does that mean?
All right.
All right.
He doesn't listen to the
Yeah.
podcast. Good to have
That's-
the first guest.
That's what we say for.
Well, hold on. I'll give him the rundown.
Give him the rundown.
Do you think specifically the Who's from Jim Carrey's The Grinch, when they have sex, when they're having like a fucking, do you think the guy's like, I'm gonna who?
I guess so. That's a, so. Yes. I don't know.
That killed last week.
It was good. It was
Wrong
good last
audience.
week. Don't worry
Wrong
about that.
audience.
Because then we had the whole moment of Horton hears, oh, fuck,
I-
I'm going to
Brett,
who?
In your defense, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't. That's why there was no reaction.
seen
No.
Jim Carrey's The Grinch?
Come
on,
Have
guys,
you
guys,
seen
even for
anything
me.
with who's in it?
No.
That's bad.
So
Come
that's
on.
not your fault. That's on me.
That is you.
That's on me. I just haven't
Because
seen that
when you
movie.
see them, you're like, what are these demon creatures?
Yeah, dude. Why do their noses look like that?
Ugh. Okay, wait.
Speaking of
so,
demon creatures, that host that from Thursday night, do we want to? Can we talk about the funniest line I've ever heard in my entire life when you said I think I'm going to kill myself, and she goes no, and then
I don't really.
don't say
vaguely
you don't remember it.
that.
No, don't say that.
No, I vaguely remember it because I was in the moment and I was spiraling, so I was just saying bullshit, and she was outside, so I just had to sit there and be
Rudy and I
like,
were on the floor laughing.
Yeah. Because you were like, I'm going to kill myself. And she's like, no, don't. I was like,
oh,
oh,
yeah.
no, dude. That's so much worse than
Yeah.
just laughing at it.
Yeah. Remember about a minute and a half ago when I made that gay joke and no one reacted?
yeah,
Same feeling.
you should kill yourself.
There you go. Well,
Yeah.
see how that feels better? See how that feels better?
A little bit.
Yeah.
You know, no matter how far I travel out the hood,
Mm-hmm.
the hood's still in me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys' stances on grills?
Grills.
Grills?
Oh.
I
You ever
wanna
seen
get
Malik Neighbors, bro?
I want to get a grill.
Like for your teeth?
You want to get
Not
a
to
grill?
cook.
Yeah,
grills-
not to cook.
Grills like Nelly.
Well, I want to get them on my vampire teeth.
Oh, G has those.
Just so you
What?
G has those.
That's a
Who's
thing?
G?
Yeah, she's got
Yeah.
my sister. She has.
Your sister's black?
Yeah. That's why he likes them so much. You know
What's
what I'm
up,
saying?
G? Him?
Fuck you. Cut that.
What's up, G?
But I think you could get grills.
I want to get a grill.
Bear Grylls.
I think you should do. You should go grills, and then you know that Omegle thing where you interact with like random people. You know that shit?
Oh yeah. Where like you old guys jerk off.
Yeah.
That's half of them. And then the other half is like streamers
Then the other half is like
that are trying to
12-year-old
find the
girls,
old
like,
guys jerking off. That's
Did you guys? Have I ever sent you guys that that Instagram reel of the two guys that they're completely like one guy's in a Joker
Yeah.
costume,
Oh,
the other
no.
guy's in a COD costume, and they see each other on Omegle and they both go at the same time, dude. It's the funniest fucking thing.
Do we say what you just did?
Kanye West.
I mean-
Kanye West.
Kanye West.
You just Elon Musked.
We're audio only right now.
Yeah.
I threw
Rudy
my heart
just
out.
hailed Hitler.
No, I threw my heart out.
He hailed Hitler.
Condemn.
Hailed Hitler.
Thomas Light in the corner
I
condemning.
think it's funny that that's the only way white people can sing that song is.
I was doing it to
Yeah.
Pat on the way out last night.
He was.
That song?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Did you
hums,
say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he hums it in the shower.
I was telling him that I do my shampoo.
Look.
Yeah.
I do not agree at all with what Kanye West
By
has
the way,
said.
if there was a betting
For the
line
podcast.
that this song would have come up on this podcast today, it would have been minus 10,000.
That's true.
For all the
Yeah.
non-betters out there,
Your
major
last name is
favorite.
Leicht.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Make
it's
sure-
it's a tough subject to avoid with
Make
the
sure
last
you
I
name.
have a
check your
gambling
DraftKings
problem.
account.
Of course it would have come up.
Yeah.
Like,
I would have gotten the odds.
Fuck.
Fuck.
my favorite pick for the year,
Well,
Brock Purdy MVP. Take it. It's minus 2,300.
That's the
Go ahead and
dumbest
grab
thing
that
I've
money.
heard. But it's no. That's like I don't agree with what he said.
For the podcast.
a brave
Kanye
stance
West.
to
No,
take.
but Kanye West.
Hold on. Let's acknowledge how brave of a stance that is. You're amazing. Keep
Thank
going.
you.
I've never even heard this song, so I don't know.
It's here's
what
the
Breck
thing.
just said is he disavows the term Heil Hitler. Now let's continue. Let's see where this
Let's
goes.
break
There's
that
another
down.
part of it, but
Let's
I-
No,
break
no,
that
no.
down.
I'm just saying that was brave. That's not easy. That's
Huh,
not
you're
an easy
skipping over a
stance
certain part there.
it's basically half.
What does he say?
But-
Hitler's my.
No.
Other way around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bleep all that.
have to believe that.
Wait, he says, I'm Hitler. That's what
No,
he
he
says?
says.
You got to listen to this song because
All right. He says bleep.
think
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Completely disavow what he says and what he whatever. But
The
like
stance, yes.
his production is still on point.
That music video?
I didn't see the video. It's
Very
just
cool.
it's just the sound of it. Like if other lyrics were on top of that song, it would be a hit.
You know what I found the shocking?
Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Look, man, I gotta tell you, Rain Man never stopped being good at counting toothpicks. Okay, but we don't fuck with him anymore. All right, some
I'm
old
not
shit.
following.
Yeah, I don't know that. That was a left turn.
Rain
down a
Man's
dead end.
retarded.
Oh.
He was good
Rain
at
Man
one
could
thing.
count cards, and he was a retard.
Yeah.
Watch The Hangover. This
Breck, that music video. The part where they have the chorus.
I haven't seen it.
So they have a chorus with like it's probably like
We know the
30
chorus.
Well, I've seen that part where it's like
30 black dudes with
yeah.
like they got
Their hand-
costumes on. I can't
It's
even
like wolf
explain the
skins and
yeah,
shit.
Well,
yeah.
it's Yeezy,
But
Yeah.
they're
clothing,
doing like
probably.
close-ups on these guys' faces. Like you haven't made it in the music industry. I don't know what you're doing singing this song right now.
40 people's
Yeah, like,
lives, dude.
You
But
have
here's-
a wonderful voice, sir, and it is over now. It's
Well,
done.
the
Unless
other-
Kanye's got a whole album coming out on this, you don't have much work coming.
Here's the thing,
he
though.
does.
This is the only thing I
Right.
can
It's called war.
give to them because, like, Kanye has enough money. This guy, he's obviously crazy.
But that's
But
my
if
point. He
but
can
if
do it.
some guy came up to you and said, "Look, you got to say this. We're going to give you $10,000."
100%.
If you're living in
For
LA,
10 G's?
just to say something, yeah.
I'm just
On a
yeah,
Kanye West album?
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm just
100%.
saying, like rent and
it's
shit.
over for you.
Yeah.
Still, I'm just saying, you're.
I got 10 grand!
I'm saying, let's put it this way. Jeez, I made it.
I made it!
I can stay here another 2 months.
My family started calling me Mr. Big Shot. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I made it.
You go out to Nobu
I
that
paid off
night. You
my
spend.
car.
You go to Nobu that night. You spend 5 G's.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's a couple people out there in a pinch where if you come up and say, "Will you say HH?" and they're gonna be like, "How much?" And you're
Yeah,
gonna be
but
like,
not with a voice
20,000,
like
and
that.
You're gonna be like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Not with voices like that.
You think those voices came from those guys?
Also, have you seen?
So you think they just posed for the video?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
I could
probably.
see that.
Really?
I could
They
see
probably
that. They
casted
might
the
not
video.
have. They
That's
might not
actually
have,
a good
but
point.
Yeah.
No one's going to remember them.
They're like, hey,
That too.
The
Now
highlight
you
is
might,
Kanye.
though.
Yeah.
No one's.
This you might.
No, unless they
No.
make it super big.
This you
No
might.
one will care.
yeah, no one will care.
This is too big of a cultural thing.
You
to
have
not
already
remember.
walked by 6 of them today, I promise.
I actually have a really important question for you.
Go ahead.
Because we've said, and we didn't ask your sister,
Mm.
but
I don't think it was her fault.
get off your
It's
phone.
not her fault that she's a dumb bro, to be clear.
it's my fault.
Tommy,
Yes.
we're all human here.
Yes.
And humans, every human shares some things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Of course. You eat,
Mm-hmm.
inevitably,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sydney Sweeney, does she poop like you or no?
How do you wipe?
Ah. Telltale sign.
Because I have 2 stories for you after this.
So this is a plant question, so you can tell your story about how you wipe.
No,
No,
not
we've
how
covered
I
this.
wipe.
We're
No,
just
we've-
curious about you.
Yeah, we
I-
gotta ask
This is a
every
guess-
guest.
this
This
is
is
a
every
guess
guest we gotta
question.
ask this.
I do my business.
Yes.
I stand up
No.
Oh, my God.
and I go from the bottom up.
My fucking
Now-
man.
Now,
You're both
now-
fucking serial killers. I don't care what anybody
now,
says.
Now I'm not done. I'm not done.
There's
It
more?
gets worse.
I do my swipes
Yeah.
Yeah.
if I feel that I need to get in there.
Okay.
You get the fingers in. You know those like 4-finger games that you used to do, like
Fortune tellers.
Yeah.
fortune tellers.
Yeah, the origami thing.
I do the toilet paper kind of like the fortune tellers, and I'll lift up the right leg and I'll really get in there just because I don't want any stray.
Right.
I'm a notorious.
Itchy asshole.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
I can understand the itchy asshole.
It reproduces.
Everybody gets itchy asshole.
but it
Once a day.
reproduces. It's borderline once a day. Like I'm not even.
Well,
yeah. Like it's
one.
right around.
I think. Okay, so you're a stander.
I'll stand. Yes. That
Respect.
was me.
Oh, okay. Let's make sure no one's calling me.
Respect.
You're a
Respect,
stander.
Correct.
So is or was Pat.
Was.
You converted him
No, he
I converted
converted
myself.
himself.
to sitting.
Yes.
You sit.
Yeah,
and
How
you
does that?
lift.
I've never even understood how that would work. if
Well,
I'm
it's
being
weird at
completely
first. You know
honest.
why? You know why I
Don't
tried
worry,
because
neither have I.
it was weird at first.
Well, you can't
because
fit between your thighs.
I'll tell you how it started. Got you, fatty.
This kid, fuck itchy ass. Fuck itchy ass. He's got chafy thighs. This is fucking fuck you, Rudy.
Wow, he's riffing on it.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you how it started for me.
Need another
So-
beer? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, please. I was a sitting down guy.
Yeah.
Or no, I was a standing up guy.
Thank you, sir.
Until one day I had to take a shit in a public bathroom, and I was like, these stall doors, they feel short. And I felt self-conscious.
That short?
Short enough that I felt like they were going to see the top of my head.
Were you in a bathroom in Thailand?
No, I don't remember where this was. I just remember being like, these seem low, and definitely someone would, if I stood up to wipe, someone would see me, and I felt self-conscious about that. So I wiped sitting down, and that's just kind of how it trickled from there. I slowly transitioned.
Well, I'm confused at why you were self-conscious about that. What do you think people think that you're doing in a bathroom stall?
They would think that I'm wiping my ass
No,
with
I know,
tissue
but
paper.
that's what you
you're in a
naturally
toilet.
do after
Yes.
you shit.
You shit, yeah.
Yes.
So why would you be self-conscious?
I was younger. I don't know.
Oh,
I was like,
so
that's weird. I want
here's the
people to
thing.
know I'm
Here
wiping
we
my
go.
ass.
He's
Well,
like,
here's the thing.
I was
go.
self-conscious.
I don't want people
bought
to know
this
I was
water.
clean.
I bought this water and I was self-conscious. People might think I was drinking.
I'm
I
a-
didn't want.
I'm a dirty little boy.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what's
Attack
funny? You know what's funny?
That is odd.
Is that you felt self-conscious because even at that age when you were standing up to wipe, you knew it was wrong.
I did feel though it was strange.
Because it is.
Yes.
Now, but
So
here's...
do you go from the top?
Hold
you go
on.
No.
towards
Hold
the
on.
balls
No,
then?
that's what
Hold
retarded
on.
people do. That's what.
Hold
I
on.
said retarded. My bad.
No, that's going in. Okay.
But it's
here's
from the
but
top
here's the thing, is he doesn't do that.
No.
You know who does?
away from you. What? Who?
Rudy. Rudy goes in.
I'm back to front.
Big fat Rudy goes
Back to
betwixt his
front. Okay.
thighs.
Rudy goes in.
You wouldn't think it's possible, but it is.
Rudy goes in, lifts his balls, goes in, and does. He's a cruncher, so he
I
dabs
also
his
crunch. I also
asshole
crunch.
towards his nuts. Hey, Tommy, how many times do you get shit on your balls in a year?
0.
No,
Zero. I'd say
zero?
zero for me. Rudy,
Zero.
Is this
Well, he's a
recurring-
skinny little guy. He probably takes healthy
Zero.
poops.
But says
I-
zero.
I take
but,
wet
but
ones.
little rabbit
It's not
pellets.
enough fiber.
Yeah, pinches.
Little rabbit pellets. But zero. Zero.
Zero.
Here's
I'd
the
say.
thing. How many times you
I-
shit in a day?
Once. Maybe
Once?
less than that. I'll like
Maybe
once every 2
other day?
days. Once
okay.
every 2 days.
You're a
probably.
skinny little guy.
Yeah.
Rudy shits twice a day. Okay.
Rudy
Rudy
does.
does.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa,
Once in the morning,
pump
I
the
once in the
shit
brakes.
3
afternoon.
times a day.
Pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Pump the brakes. Rudy does not shit twice a day.
Yeah, you do.
Rudy fucking destroys the toilet twice a day.
Well, here's the thing.
Do you have like it's down to like a routine? So like in the morning you'll shit when you wake up, and then you'll shit at the night.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I know. Like that's not.
That's
too
not crazy.
That's not crazy.
But here's the thing: is I've asked him, how many times do you get shit on your balls if you wipe your asshole back to front? He said 1 in 50. That's
So once. Once a month,
a
pretty much.
month.
Yeah.
You have shit on your balls.
And what does that look like?
Gross.
how the fuck would I know?
Well, no,
You
no,
can't
no.
see it. It's on
But
the
I'm
bottom
like-
of the sack,
Like
dude.
who
Like-
notices that? Is that like a girl has to notice that, and she's like, "What in the
How have
motherfucker?"
you noticed?
What do you mean?
How have you noticed?
I keep wiping until there's nothing left.
No,
No, no,
I know.
that
But
it's
how do you
on-
know you get shit on your balls?
Because
Skill.
I keep wiping. I wipe everything.
You wipe.
Wipe everything.
I wipe
What?
everything.
You
Wipe
wipe your nuts?
Everything.
Really?
Whoa,
Yeah.
wait a
Is that because that's
minute.
happened?
Yes.
So the first time it
Hold
happened,
up.
how'd you know that happened?
Wait a minute.
Huh?
No.
The first
no,
time it
no.
happened,
What?
how did you know that it
Oh,
happened?
hell no.
It's
Oh,
no,
hell
it's more
no.
of a just being conscious of the way I wipe and
Okay.
that it could be there.
So,
I don't like
I don't
everybody's
really know
facial
where to
expressions
go with
right
it.
now.
I don't know where to go with that.
so you're saying you just accept the fact that there may be Duke on your bongs,
There could be.
Rudy,
There could be.
This
but you
makes
just
me
live
go-
with that.
No, I don't live with it. I wipe until I know there isn't.
this makes me
So
go.
you specifically wipe the back of your ball sack every time you blow the back out of a fucking toilet.
Yeah.
Every time you crack porcelain,
Yeah.
you go, butthole's done. Time to
Let me
check
just make
the
sure.
boys.
Yeah. Let me just make sure.
Yeah.
This makes me go, what? Oh, hell no. Huh? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, see? Now it makes sense.
No, it doesn't, honestly.
But that's what the last part of that saying means.
I know, but it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You lift a cheek and you go in from the side.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
Yes.
Like a civilized...
All right,
But
now
Then it's in
Joel,
your ass crack!
hold on. Do you
What do
find?
you
hold on.
mean? I would rather have shit in the top of my ass crack than have shit on the back of my
Hold on,
balls.
hold on, Breck.
True.
Do you find that you now have alignment / hip issues?
No.
No.
You're always leaning to one side.
Right now, you're
He's
leaning
not
on
doing
Rudy,
it
I
all
bet.
the
Rudy, I
time,
bet is
right?
stacked perfectly.
Dude, this is no.
He might be carrying.
Rudy is not stacked perfectly.
This is
perfectly.
I didn't
This is
say he's
square.
built perfectly. I'm saying he's stacked perfectly.
This is how
was
long it
hurtful.
lasts. This is how long it lasts. Okay, to answer, this is how long it lasts. It's up like that.
Game over.
That's how.
that's- but
that's
it's
how
not that
long you
simple.
lean to one side.
But it's not that
This
simple.
is bullshit.
Yeah, it's not that
slanderous
simple.
Nonsense.
What do
It's
you
not
mean
that
doing
simple.
a crunch?
But
Basically,
it's not that simple.
I
nothing.
do.
It's not that simple.
6-ish wipes each time. I go.
6.
Yep, that's
Jesus
still there.
Christ!
Well,
now
'cause
you
I-
got a fucking problem.
No, because
6?
I want to make sure it's clean.
Hey, Breck.
Because I have
So
marker.
and you need 6.
Hey,
I
Breck.
have marker shit
Hey, Breck.
sometimes.
Hey, Breck.
That means you
Me
didn't
too.
shit all the way.
What?
Fucking
Me
idiot.
too.
See?
Yeah.
Me too.
He's
You have
got
mark-
6 too.
6
like-
is absurd.
Because
I
you
like
gotta make
Chipotle.
sure.
I like Chipotle.
That's
And
6
sometimes
is absurd.
That's two.
I'm
No.
doing
It's not.
How
3.
many are
It's not
you?
absurd.
3.
I do 3.
It takes me 3.
I do 3.
And you just assume after the third, you're like,
No, I obviously look at the toilet paper after. I'm not a
Right.
fucking Neanderthal.
Right.
We're using a fucking
And
leaf.
every
I wipe it,
time-
I look at it, I go, clean enough, and then I fucking...
and every time on 3, you're like, looks like that's the magic number.
Damn near, yeah. I'll
You're
tell you this, I
crazy.
never...
You got ghost
I
shits
actually
for
bet that
days.
Neanderthals didn't actually wipe their ass at all. So
I
thank you, Pat.
never wipe...
Smart.
I
Got
never
you,
wipe
Rudy.
less
Thank you.
than 3. Sometimes it's
yeah.
more, but never less.
Well, yeah.
I need 3 to feel clean.
I need 5 to 6.
Go shit. And then...
It's 2,
Go
and
shit.
I'm done.
I don't
and then you're
have that.
Oh,
What does
I've
that
done
mean?
You
I
never had a
know
go
because-
shit?
What does that
Full
mean?
hard shit.
A full
Oh,
hard
yeah,
shit.
Full hard shit. Just...
There's
just
no
go.
security.
I'll still do 3.
Security check.
You
Security
get,
wipe.
you,
Still
you
do
get a
3.
Yep.
you get a cursory wipe. You go nothing.
Beep, 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 beep.
You
Nope.
go
It's a quick-
nothing.
you're good.
That's weird.
Quick
and then you get the
license and
second one and you
registration,
go,
and then you're out of
guess
there.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a quick real ID starting May.
It's a
Then
2
it's right
wipe
there.
system.
Yeah.
If there's shit after the
Yeah.
second one, you're gonna have to get a
Yeah.
different type of paper.
It's a quick wipe, and I don't think that bag's gonna fit on the above compartment right there. I don't think. I don't think that.
You're gonna have to
one's-
pay extra for that.
Yeah.
You have to check that.
Dump
bag.
out that water bottle, ma'am, and you get on with your day.
Yeah. I gotta
But
take
that's
a
nice.
piss. I gotta take
Yeah,
a piss.
me too.
Again?
My life be like.
Well, Pat,
You like jazz?
how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about what?
Let's break that down.
Let's...
How do I feel about what?
Bobby
If it cracked-
Altoff.
Bobby Altoff?
Hmm.
Fell off. Weird boobs.
Not only does she
different
fall off,
It
she's
throws
not even
me
hot
off. I
now.
don't love it.
She's not even hot now. I don't know what happened to her.
She got sad because she fucking left her good ass
God.
husband and her kids.
Who's the dude that she's with? Is it an NFL player or is it that
I didn't know she
streamer
was
dude?
dating
I think
anyone.
it's Drake.
She's not
No, that's
fucking
just-
Drake.
It's just one
They
clip.
did a podcast about it.
That's what it was.
BBL Drizzy?
Yeah,
Is it a black guy? Or a Brazilian guy?
it was
Drake got a
Drizzy.
BBL.
Yeah, you got a BBL. You know
No, why would I know? I don't care about Drake at all.
That's a correct answer.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. Not because
We're
I'm
a Kendrick house.
Not because I'm a Kendrick fan.
Kendrick's bullshit. Kendrick's bullshit. That Super Bowl performance sucked. I will say. I know I'm like 4 months late on that, but I think that fucking sucked. Breck, you're looking at me crazy. Do you think Kendrick's good?
It sucked.
It sucked, right?
Why is that?
Kendrick's his favorite.
One, it's a pretty vanilla take, but that rap is awful live.
Nice.
Do you disagree?
Sick.
Rap
Yeah.
stinks.
Boobs.
No, I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah.
Can I say the little walk he was doing? The little
piece.
walk he was doing,
Mhm.
I liked it. I actually liked it quite a bit. I was doing it around my apartment at times, and it was like just like a. There really wasn't much to it, but he was just kind of walking around in like a slightly crouched position, and it looked very cool.
It was very cool.
It looked very cool. I was doing it for quite a while.
I thought you hated it.
What?
No, didn't go on.
Okay. The
What was
other
wrong with that?
pieces, I don't want my Super Bowl performance to be a scavenger hunt for petty beefs.
Okay.
How
Hot.
was it that?
What do you mean?
He played not like us. It wasn't
I
really
had
a scavenger
I had
hunt.
Candace Owens doing deep dives on what was a dig and what wasn't on Drake. Like
watched-
I had investigative journalists.
But that's
figuring out
you
what
ch-
was a nasty dig and what wasn't.
You chose to watch that video. You didn't have to watch that video, and it's all
I
bullshit.
watch everything Candace
There was-
puts out.
There was no.
Me too.
It wasn't a scavenger hunt. He
For a
played the
different
song.
Fuck Kendrick.
I watch everything Riley Reid puts out, so I
Fuck
think that's the
Kendrick.
same way.
By the way, Candace Owens' replacement, Ian Carroll, that guy can kick rocks, dude.
I don't even know who that is.
kick rocks,
Dude, she's
slander, sir. How dare you?
She's given like birth or whatever. Or whatever.
Whatever.
She's having a baby or whatever.
Life or whatever.
Thought she was a
bullshit.
politician.
But she-
Guess not.
women be doing.
She's not taking this shit serious.
Fucking bitch. But then she kicks it over.
Fucking bitch. I love you, you fucking
Yeah,
bitch.
I actually love her so much. But then you kick it over to Ian Carroll. Ian Carroll is annoyingly. He's like, you know what it is? You know what it is? I'll tell you exactly what it is. Ian Carroll's like chipper about it, whereas Candace is like in the weeds. You can tell she's like is freaking out about it on a daily basis.
Did
Ian
you smoke LSD when we went to the bathroom? What the fuck is this all of a sudden?
I run on solar panels, brother. I just need to recharge real quick.
It's dusk. I had to get the last bit of sunlight that was left.
But yeah, Candace, I like that you can tell she like cries at night about it.
I looked up Angel Reese on Instagram and I got
Bad,
happy
right?
again.
You got what? You got
No,
angry
I'm
again?
saying you.
He's making fun of you.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
I
No,
looked
I'm
up
sorry.
Angel
And your
Reese
fucking
on Instagram.
schnoz.
and
Hey,
he's an eighth Jewish.
Yeah.
I am an eight. That's a hate crime. What you just said right
no,
there.
schnoz as
Condemn.
He's an
schnoz as in his peener.
he's an octoJune.
Yes, Breck. Yes. Candace Owens or Alex
I don't have
Jones
anything to
prime?
riff on that.
Have you ever seen the
They're
picture?
turning the fucking frogs.
Right. He was Michael Jordan, and she is.
LeBron
Caitlin
James.
Clark.
No, I wouldn't even say LeBron. It's
Steph.
no,
KD.
maybe Steph, because I think she's changing the game.
There you go.
She's changing the game.
She's hitting threes.
Dude, she's doing like what Alex Jones did, and then she's putting like ankle weights on and doing the same shit. Like she's Candace
Anthony
Owens.
Edwards.
Candace Owens.
Well, she can.
She did an entire episode. I saw she was doing it on like the JFK assassination,
Sick.
and so naturally she's going into Israel,
I love
and
her.
she goes, "I'm not
Natural.
well, I'm saying it's Candace Owens. I'm just saying it's Candace Owens. The trail always points in one direction.
Well, have you seen
But-
the thing?
but
The documents apparently like said like Israel was
Part of it.
somehow a part
Mossad?
of it.
There was some funky
It
stuff
was the
going on.
mob.
I could bring in special informants. to
I
talk
didn't
about
really
it, but
look into it. It was like the documents released something about Israel was in there.
Here's the deal.
It was the
What-
fucking Italians.
There's like a bunch of people
Yeah.
you could put out a bunch of documents and make it look like it was them. But what she did an hour-long episode, and she used only Jewish
Fans.
sources. So she used like Israeli newspapers and things like that. This is what I'm saying. Like Alex Jones would show you the shit, and she's like, "I'll show you the shit plus one. I'm gonna show you a little something with
Have you seen the picture of Alex Jones? Have you seen the picture of Alex Jones before and after he took his supplements?
He might be a body double too.
Well, no, it's just Alex Jones.
Hey, yo, AJ looks different, bro.
It says before and
AJ looks
after,
different.
and it's Alex Jones just regular, and then after it's Alex Jones, he's just way redder.
Yeah, he got a spray tan.
Yeah,
He got a spray
he looks
tan.
like Liver King, dude.
Those are the best.
And he's just like he just looks red.
Those are the best. And maybe like shaved his stomach a little bit.
Yeah. He's like sucking it a little bit
Yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
My
Alpha brain
It's in
works.
2 different rooms, also with
Alpha
different
brain.
lighting. It's like there's one with much better lighting.
One's in
And
a
he's
photo studio, one's in
Yeah.
his kitchen.
Like, one he looks surprised to be in the photo, and the next one he's like,
like you got Bigfoot off guard.
he's got a leg up on a table somehow. He's like,
He has his dick out, but it's
Yeah.
blurred.
no, it got
Dude,
bigger.
Have you seen the Alex Jones video where he's like seriously dissecting the way Hillary Clinton opens a jar of pickles?
Yeah.
He's like,
this is
he's
why
like,
he's
if
the
you
goat,
watch,
dude.
There's no pop.
It's it. Yeah,
there's no pop.
He's like,
You open a jar of pickles.
There's a pop.
There's a pop.
pop.
There's no pop.
this is
And he's
why
watching
the
it
goat.
like intently, and he goes, I can even open this jar of pickles. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't prove anything. Fucking idiot. Like
he is the goat.
he's hilarious. He's a moron.
Bro, he predicted 9/11 4 months before it happened. Now he
Okay, so
also
he's a-
said
he's a
he's also
fucking-
said some other things.
What is he
So
doing?
here's the deal. It's like you take it with a grain of salt.
He's Nostradamus, dude.
He's had
He's what
know
they
what I
would call in the 1800s a savant.
the guy was touched by God and autism at the same time. I mean, he's got it all.
That was this. They're both God, just two different hands.
yeah.
Two different hands, dude.
Dude, he's fucking wild. He's not as good anymore. He's lost his touch.
Well, yeah, because he
I
got
don't think
sued.
that's sustainable.
He's
he
not
also
in
got
the
he
gym.
got sued for the
You can
Sandy
tell
Hook
he's not in
thing.
the gym anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
he
he
got
got-
sued for the Sandy
Yeah,
Hook shit.
he-
Well, that's
so-
what I'm saying. That he's
Oh.
missed.
He
on
got
it.
Oh.
sued big for the Sandy Hook.
300
thing.
million.
Didn't know
Yeah.
that.
300
They took
million.
his shirt off.
It
his
almost
back. I mean,
bankrupted him, dude.
I mean,
It did bankrupt him.
It did.
Yeah, he was
Well,
300
there you
million
go.
in the
That was
hole.
close.
I mean,
300 million in the
Almost,
hole.
actually.
I mean,
Pretty close.
Actors. It was all actors. Just
no,
kidding.
no, that's
No,
not
it
what I
wasn't.
meant.
It wasn't.
I was saying, I mean, well, you make fun of dead kids. That's what happens
Yeah.
Well, he didn't. That's
on
the
a
thing.
news show.
He didn't make fun of. He convinced many people that they were all acting.
yeah.
I
A
mean,
joke is a
you-
joke. He went. Not
Yeah.
only is this horse shit, you're all pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
parents are like, I lost my child.
Yeah.
Did you see when he went crazy?
Now I have to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
Did you see when he went crazy? And he,
You're
was-
Murder the Frog's gay.
he went crazy and he was like, I
He
did
goes
it.
on a
I
tirade
shot,
on
I
fucking-
shot the kids. I shot the kids at Sandy Hook, and they were like, "Whoa."
I haven't seen that quote, but I'm sure
Yo.
he said it.
They're like, I'm pretty sure it was that retarded guy. They're like, no, it was me.
He went off.
Yeah.
That's
He
ridiculous.
said, "Fuck it, we'll do it live."
Fuck it, we'll do it. Fucking Bill
That's a
O'Reilly.
great fucking clip too.
That's a great clip.
That'll get me to watch Legacy Media again.
Fuck it, stupid thing. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll
Yeah.
do it live.
Yeah, yeah.
one of my
That shit'll
favorite
get me to
clips.
watch like mainstream media again.
Maybe.
Knowing that my anchors are fucking like doing coke, yelling at producers.
I'm more
Put
of
it
a
on.
Daily
Fuck
Wire man currently,
If
but I
there
can
was-
flip flop if I want.
If there was a clip of Don Lemon bashing a producer's face into his desk because the script had a typo, I'm watching him every night.
Yeah.
Maybe these guys are telling the truth.
And I guess Don Lemon's not on
know
there.
what?
It's Anderson Cooper.
Maybe CNN and Fox.
Maybe they got a point.
Maybe they're not full of shit. Maybe they're not full of shit. Maybe they're not biased.
Have you ever
At all.
seen the
Rachel Maddow is hot, by the way. Continue.
Who?
What?
Rachel Maddow.
What?
Rachel Maddow.
Yeah.
What are you
Rachel
talking about?
Maddow
She's
is
got
hot.
Caitlin
I'm
Clark
gonna
vibes
Google
to
her.
her.
Don't worry. I don't know
If she grew her hair out,
Closet lesbian.
Rachel Maddow is not,
Not
in
a
the closet.
closet.
Not in the closet.
Have you seen the what Antonio Brown said about Caitlin Clark?
No.
Do you see? Okay, continue.
I think he just went.
She's not fucking hot.
I know. I think he went. I bet it's Harry. Hashtag CTE ESPN.
Dude, did you see Antonio Brown get jumped?
I didn't watch the video, but I heard about it.
Holy fuck, dude! He got smoked, and then he kicked his security guard in the head because he thought he was fighting him. It was like one of those things like you get up from a scrum, you don't know who's who, and he just
Right.
smoked his security guard in the head.
Oh, actually, I did want to talk to you about this.
Why me?
Because you were a hockey player. You said scrum. That's a hockey term.
Yes.
No. Means butthole.
No. It
Scrum means butthole.
No. It actually no. It, doesn't.
Scrum means butthole. I'll die.
It has multiple meanings. Continue.
Scrum means butthole. Breck's on the
How
Google.
far did you get
In hockey,
in hockey? Yeah.
I played in high school.
he
We
was
were like
D-
a good
he
high
was
school
D1.
in New York.
He was D1.
We were a good high school in New York, so that doesn't really mean shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wasn't allowed to play higher level after that with hard stuff.
Because of your heart condition, you weren't allowed to
Yeah,
play?
because
Okay.
they didn't want me getting hit at like high speeds.
Okay,
so
well,
I
that's
couldn't-
reasonable. Yeah.
They said you fucking suck, dude. Get out of here.
They
They
said,
did.
They said
they did.
Now,
he
then
was
again,
like, I made up
did-
the hard thing. I gave
Okay.
myself a cardiac arrest
Okay.
after.
But then, women's Division I hockey, I played that for 3 years. That was
the
the,
fact
most.
that that's not a joke. Is
It's not a
fucking
joke.
Crazy.
Yeah, right.
You legitimately played
Mhm.
Division 3 women's.
No,
hockey.
Division One.
Division
One.
One.
Yes.
He's a
Okay.
fucking man. How
I've
dare
played-
you?
Okay.
I've
He's an
practiced-
athlete.
All right.
I have multiple teammates that have been to the Olympics.
Wow.
And why didn't you go?
Because he had the wrong parts.
No, I wasn't. If I was top two lines, I would have talked to coach about getting a discount on a sex change. I would have gone straight to the Olympics.
He's like, I was fucking nasty in
That's
practice,
a
dude.
wild
I'll fuck-
sentence you just said.
What?
Dude, Tommy meant business on the ice, dude.
Did you ever get
He's
into fight
fucking-
with the
On the
ladies?
ice?
on the
No,
ice?
I
Dude,
have.
you don't
I
want to
have
start.
Gloves
dude,
off,
imagine-
bitches!
Oh my god.
You don't want to start
have-
talking puck with this
I
man.
have.
all right?
I have. It's my. You like think back on like the 4 or 5 most cringy moments of your entire life, and I have one from women's hockey where it was.
He was getting railed by the
it was-
entire team.
No, no. It was.
pegged by Division 1 hockey players.
What's up, bitch?
It was.
Stop!
It was like the post practice like huddle up thing where you do like 1, 2, 3 like that thing, and I've always hated doing those. So I always get really awkward, and when I get awkward, I say stupid shit. So
No.
they go
No.
like
Hear
Tommy,
him out, fellas.
Yeah, they do. Tommy, do the thing. I'm like, no, come on. Like, finally, I'm like, all right, fine. 1, 2, 3. Like,
The high
and I
pitch
did
voice?
it with the high
high-pitched
voice.
voice? Yeah,
I did
yeah.
it with the high
Sick.
voice, and you just hear one lesbian just go, "What the fuck?" And I'm sitting there. Just my face. I've never been more mortified in my entire life because
And
I
then-
was like,
and then-
I actually like it wasn't.
Yeah,
The second I said it, I was like, oh, these fucking girls are gonna hate me. And like,
You
they're
just
no,
Mickey
that's
they're
funny.
not like
That's
that.
funny.
Mickey Mouse an entire hockey team.
That's
And
funny.
they-
That is.
oh.
I like that. That's
yeah,
funny.
it's funny, but like, dude,
I
that's fun
texted-
for morale.
You
I
just got Mickey
texted-
Mouse, bitch.
I texted a girl on the team right after. I was like, I didn't mean. I'm sorry about what just happened.
Oh, let's go, guys.
No, dude. Fuck
Oh.
that. Fuck that, because that's a morale booster. Okay, I'm with you.
No, we were off the ice.
You. That's gonna get them feeling good. They get a little laugh in, lightens the mood a little bit. They're ready to
Oh my
fucking
God.
puck.
I got.
Were you the only man on the team?
No, we had 3 other guys that
All
played.
gay.
Yeah, we'd pipe each other out in the locker room before we went out there.
Did you ever get piped down by one of the ladies? Did
No,
you
we had a
shove a stick in
rule-
your ass,
we
fucking
had
make
a-
it bite down on a puck? What happened?
No, we had a rule. We had a rule amongst the 3 of or the 4 of us that you couldn't hook up with the players on the team because we
Okay.
didn't like want to make it awkward. That rule was going to be very easy to follow when we found out that 17 of the players on the team were lesbians.
How many
Out
players
of-
were on the team?
21.
And you went.
That's one for each. What the fuck are you talking about?
These are big girls.
And then you went.
They're D1 hockey players.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, these are
I
not.
dated an I
No,
fucked an athlete. Oh no!
No. So, but
Watch out, Pluto!
Look out, Goof. They're all lesbians.
we would we would go.
And
we
I'll
would
do
go-
it again, too.
I'll fucking do it again.
Were the lesbian ones hot?
Yeah, no, they
It's
definitely were.
college. Make them experiment a little.
No. No, not. That was like a shit where you eat thing. They're doing a nice thing for us. We would like get like shit through. I was able to do commentating for the on ESPN Plus through that shit.
Yeah, dude, you're sitting there and be like, I actually slept with one of these broads. She's pretty fucking good. Look at this. Watch her score.
You think that's what's going to get on my
I did-
God, I love her in those pads.
I did. I would go on the ESPN Plus commentating thing. Like I'd be like the emergency guy, the backup color guy,
Sick.
and I would.
Is that picture on your Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah.
So wait, you were the color guy on the ESPN?
I was the backup.
He was the colored guy.
I was
on
the
ESPN
emergency.
Plus.
I was the emergency color guy.
I was like, I shouldn't say it.
I
It's
shouldn't
not
say it the
gonna
whole
be-
time. Like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Pat said, look, an apple right there on his branch.
I'll grab that.
Everybody else went, don't eat that. And he's
Huh.
like, no.
Talk about low-hanging fruit.
What's your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Mm-hmm.
Egregious.
That's a good one.
Is my favorite.
Egregious.
Word. Egregious is my favorite.
Do you sometimes try to fit it into sentences where it doesn't really fit? Like it's not necessarily the right way to use it, but you're like, I just wanted to toss in egregious.
Yeah, I'm the biggest dickhead on the planet. Yep.
Alabaster.
I can't tell if you're agreeing with me or if you're sarcastically refuting what I just said.
Alabaster.
Alabaster. What does that
Alabaster,
mean?
That's a good word.
That's like a pattern.
Alabaster is?
Yeah.
Really?
It's like a pattern on like a vest. It's
Yeah.
alabaster.
Pat. I bet Pat's got like a 2-syllable.
Red.
I like cats.
Fire truck.
Party.
Fun.
You guys know my favorite word.
Dirt bike.
No, God.
And we gotta
I've,
cut this
I've said it before. I'll say it again.
Go ahead.
Laborious.
Laborious is your
Define
favorite word?
laborious.
I don't know what it means.
L.
I don't know
Fair
what
enough.
most words mean.
Fair enough.
I don't know what most
actually
words
he
mean.
doesn't.
Yeah, no, that's
We
why I
learned
said
that
that.
over the course of
Yeah,
this
we,
podcast.
we've
He
done
has no
enough
idea
of
what
these.
word means.
The audience knows. I don't know a lot of
Like
words.
I've heard someone saying
I don't have a
similar
lot
to
of
this, so I'm
favorites.
just gonna rip it.
Yeah.
What happened, Breck?
Nothing.
Fire. Awesome. That is so cool. Swagalicious.
No, I like your baits.
Ludicrous.
What about him?
That's a good word.
Black.
Oh, I thought you meant the rapper.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just gonna see how many
feel
bits
like,
I can
why
steamroll.
don't we just-
We're just gonna fire the cannons
Why
off.
don't we
dude.
just start over?
Yeah.
I told you we were doing 4 hours tonight.
Yeah. All right, so this is fucking. Last night he goes, "We're gonna record for 4 hours." I go, "We're not gonna do that. We did that 2 weeks in a row. We're fucking. We can't do it." He's like, "We're filming 2 episodes." I was like,
Hard out 9:30.
yeah.
You're out of here by 10:30, easy. Easy 10:30.
Dude, not all of us can afford to not wear real shoes.
Not all of
Has
us can
nothing
afford
to
to
do with
not
what-
get
I
up
don't
at 4:30
like-
in the morning to go to work tomorrow.
Okay. So, all right, let's get back to a comedy.
I have,
topic.
I have an early night.
Do we want to do this? Because this is a topic that I'm randomly prepared for tonight of just bullying people into your addictions, you fucking cocksucker.
Hey, man.
No, but it's like
Hey,
every,
no one else on here
dude.
watches trans porn but me.
Well, I've also talked about my inclination towards the lady boys of Thailand. So when we talk about the trans topic,
Oh,
I'm
dude, no, I
also
like the
You
white
know
ones.
what's funny about that?
What?
You know,
What?
well, you know what's
I've
funny?
talked to you about the lady boys of Thailand. They're nice.
You
Go
know what's funny
ahead.
about that is
What?
that you kind of look like that kid from White Lotus season 3 that got
I
jerked
haven't
off
seen
by
any of
his
those.
brother.
I haven't seen any of those. So I don't
Oh.
know.
You look
Patrick
like-
Schwarzenegger.
Bleep that.
Oh my God, Pat! What the fuck?
Walked right into it.
Oh.
I said, "Here's a little
Do
treat."
I look phased? Do I look fucking like I need a filter? No.
But
The
seri-
hat's off, boys.
But seriously,
The
please
hat's
bleep
off,
that.
boys.
Please bleep that.
I'm
seriously,
going
please.
raw.
But no, like seriously, if you could bleep that, that'd
Yeah,
be
yeah,
great.
that'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah, you look like him.
Yeah, you look like a less
I'll take that.
yoked him, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That guy was he's
I'm not a
in good shape.
descendant of.
He's jacked.
He's
I'm
yoked.
not a descendant of Arnold.
You wish.
I wish. Are you serious?
We all wish, dude.
No, I'm saying obviously I wish. I'm
To
saying
have
I'm
that
not.
last name, to have that kind of power around
That
people you
is-
meet. You're like, I don't know if I'm gonna say it.
Dude, imagine because maybe he'd get jerked off by his dad.
He couldn't even have a. He couldn't even have a like a hockey nickname. Like you know, how with
Couldn't have
hockey
a hockey
nicknames they
nickname?
put like a Y at the end, like
yeah.
That's
lighter,
a, that's
like
a
lighty.
question.
Lighty.
It looks exactly like him. I've seen the show. I've seen White Lotus season 3.
Oh my god.
You look
Yeah.
exactly like him. I do have a
look
hockey
exactly
question.
like
That does make me
I
have
get- if I went to the gym,
someone who's been in the field.
He's
Um,
30.
Just Tommy.
Go back to hockey.
what about
Are
it?
they good trash talkers?
Unbelievable.
The lesbians too,
Yes.
or just the fat ones?
For women,
they're
I've
Canadian.
never.
They're not all Canadian. Some of them are from New York.
Oh, no,
Really?
most of them because it was upstate New York, so most of them were Canadian.
Bang!
Yeah, they were like.
I didn't know it was upstate. How was I supposed to know that?
It was
Shoot,
a lot
I
of
was supposed to know.
Ontario, and then some like smaller towns
But
in
they're-
Canada. But
But even the
Uh,
girls talk fucking major
reckless
trash.
shit.
Really?
Reckless
Is it
shit.
good?
Yes.
Like
It's-
probably put us to shame. They're so
no,
good at trash
it's
talk.
because it's a different. Like if they were playing a sport with you, they'd put you to shame probably, but not in like a seated like thing like this. Probably not. But
Really?
I mean, these girls would like. I'd be in a circle and they'd all just be bullying me.
Nice.
Yeah. No.
Get hard.
No, they didn't. Not a lot of them knew about the heart. I
You
actually
get bricked up on the ice,
dude. So the first skate I ever did with them, I just kind of like mentioned to the trainer, like, "Yo, by the way, like,
I've never
if I have a
skated
heart attack
before.
on the ice, just like pop the defibrillators, like revive. I'll be good. A couple seconds, I'll pop up out. I'll do the big breath. I'm alive." And she was like,
It's
"Wait,
like
what?" And
Tamar
I
Han-
just walked out of her office.
Tamar Hamlin.
She
Tamar
started
Hamlin.
chasing me. Then like, "What did you just say? What did you just say?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I just have a heart condition." She like grabbed my jersey and wouldn't let me go on the ice. I had to get cleared.
So wait a second. You
Doesn't
didn't
have
tell
He had to get
you
cleared.
didn't tell the people you were playing with that you had open heart surgery.
I hadn't had it by then.
I
had it
He
nine-
just had a condition.
I had it in.
and the only
October.
solution
Do you
was
have a,
more cowbell.
Do you have a
Cowbell.
Do you have a silly little chest scar?
Yeah, you never
silly
seen it?
little.
Yeah. Do you
You've
have a
never
silly
seen
little
it?
chest scar? Oh, you're a freak.
Do you want me to put? Let me take a picture of it. Yeah, I'll take a picture of it for the gram for the story.
You want to suck it in a little bit?
No, looks good.
No, looks good.
Looks good.
Looks good.
Happy with that? Fine with that? It's fire. Put it on socials.
That's fire.
Yeah, I want to add the caption though.
Okay, just
Yeah, fuck it.
Why?
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was sick.
Poor kid.
Poor kid.
Tommy and Joe, our first losses of 2025, eh?
No.
Joe.
Betty White died.
Betty White.
Betty White died this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, Big
no
Bad
longer
Bet.
older than sliced bread.
Yep. Betty White died this year. The Queen.
The Queen.
The Pope.
The Pope.
The Pope. Dude.
Barack Obama.
So stoked.
Might just throw a dart, see what hits.
If he dies later this year, I'm gonna be like, Brick,
You're my Lord
predict
and
something
Savior.
else.
I was
Who's winning the German fire truck crossing? Like,
You got it.
competition?
So-
I'm sorry.
No, it's gonna. Oh, that's gonna hurt my ears. And this is gonna hurt again. There it is. All right.
You deserve that for making me feel bad about myself.
Which force related to Secretariat's gonna win?
I'll kill myself.
When I was in
If
school,
Barack dies this year, he's dying in the lake next to his boyfriend. Realistically.
Michael Obama. My grandmother.
No, not
Dude.
Michael Obama. The fucking chef that was dead paddleboarding
yeah.
in 2 feet of water.
Dude,
Suck my dick that they didn't kill that guy.
My fucking grandma believes.
I'm just kidding.
My grandma believes Michelle Obama is a man.
Yeah, my dad does too.
A lot of people
Really?
believe. Yeah.
100% he does.
But like,
Yeah,
lie
they saw her
detector
serve a
tests, you
tennis
get-
ball. They were like, "Mother of God!" I
But
could
like-
never return that.
But like lie detector
She's in the
test.
top 10 easily.
Lie detector test. Your dad takes a lie detector. He says Michelle Obama's a man.
He's passing that every single time.
Really?
My dad is not an intelligent man.
You could be again. You could be an
She could
intelligent
be a
man.
Ronnie?
Ronnie is very good at mechanical things.
Whoa!
Everything else, bless you.
Let me ask you this.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the
R
Ellen
word?
video?
What?
Have you seen the
Bless you.
Ellen video?
Let me ask you this. R word.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him. Listen to me.
Okay.
Right there. You're right there.
Have you seen her vagina?
Yeah, I've seen the pictures. I'm not saying he's wrong.
Have you seen it raw?
No,
I
nobody.
don't know
has,
how many
except
first
Barack.
ladies we've seen raw.
Exactly. So we don't know, do we?
You ever seen Nancy Reagan's bush? Crazy.
No, but
Shut
I bet
up,
you it's
dude. That's a real
wild.
thing. That's out there.
No, probably.
Do you think that goes gray or just falls
be.
out?
Yeah.
Fine, fuck you guys.
Well, fuck.
Have
I
you
wanna-
not seen the video of Michelle dancing on Ellen? I think it's AI, but
Was she,
yeah,
was she pop that thing? She pop that thing?
the dick is flopping. I think they AI'd it so it looks like there's a dick just going everywhere. It's wild.
That is the thing about stuff like that, where like people are like, "Oh, look at this thing." You can't believe anything anymore.
No.
You know what I mean? Because
No.
it's
Well,
like
Have you seen Hillary
Something.
Clinton swallow those eggs?
Which ones?
She was drinking water, but she drank
Her,
alien
she was like,
eggs.
I refuse to get pregnant.
She
Is
drank.
that, this is like a.
You haven't seen Hillary
No.
Clinton drinking eggs?
Who reported on this?
No, probably like Fox.
Daily
AJ,
Wire.
AJ or Candace, because I'll know who to believe.
Infowars.
It was Big Ben Shapiro.
Infowars has got a
Knows.
lot of fucking of like younger dudes that are trying to be AJ, and they just stink.
Who was that guy? Like 3-4 years ago.
Nick Fuentes.
No,
That guy fucking
no.
pisses me off.
No, it was a guy. He was
just
like,
yells on my algorithm, and I need him out of there. And I want more gay stuff. I'd way rather more gay stuff than Nick Fuentes.
I'll find it for you.
I concur. it's you and my buddy from home that both send me the gayest shit. You at least have like jokes in them. He's is just like a cop pulling over a guy, and then he just puts him on the hood, and the guy goes, "Ah."
Oh, the fucking
I showed you that one.
dude.
I showed you that
The
one.
porn beginning ones
Yes.
are so funny.
Yeah, you
They're
sent me
so
one.
yeah, I sent you a couple of them.
The lifeguard station one.
The lifeguard.
He walks in and just goes, "Do you need sunscreen?" And the guy's like, "Maybe." And this is the whole reel he
Yeah.
sends me.
It's just
It's
the
the begin-
exposition of a gay porn.
Yeah.
So it's just the like minutes right before the fucking occurs. It is the funniest
Yeah.
fucking thing
It
I
really
have
is good.
ever seen in my entire
Do-
life, dude.
Do you know how many times I've been watching porn and I'm like, I want a little bit of the story just so I know the situation. I want to know the characters. And like, and the acting is awful. So they'll be like, nah, sis, you could never get stuck like
That's
that.
the point.
Do you know how many times that, because I pleasure myself in the bathroom because I don't have a bedroom.
Do you
So I jerk
shit
off-
and then you're like, wow, I'm here?
No, not always, but sometimes.
Sometimes.
And do you know how many times I'll do like the gym from The Office, and I'll just look up into the mirror. I'm like, are you serious? Like, and then I look back at it. I'm like, yeah, still pretty good.
I've actually done that. Like
Yeah,
you
you-
roll your eyes at the
yeah,
acting.
you go-
Come on, bro.
Fucking really?
It's
Let's-
suspension
this
of much longer
disbelief,
for me
brother.
to come.
Yeah. That's
You just called her your stepsister. Now she's your step cousin. It's like, what are we fucking doing here?
yeah.
Did no one check for
Let's
continuity?
stick to the script, ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever tried watching porn after you've jerked off?
Yeah. It's
No.
super
No.
upsetting.
It is the funniest shit. It's the
No.
funniest thing on the planet.
I'll tell you.
Because you're now
It
just
makes me
analyzing
so
the
uncomfortable,
acting.
dude.
But that's why you're just
I
analyzing
always
the
let
acting.
him finish, honestly.
The worst one
That's what I
I
come to.
ever
What are we doing?
experienced. I was watching adult entertainment, and I finished my part in the whole thing,
I played my role.
and then for whatever
my
usually
lunch pail to work today, and I got my job done.
usually I'm gonna close out. You know, I like to hit clock out right away. I'm not wasting any time. I'm not working for
9
free.
to 5,
You know what I mean?
501. I know
Yeah,
what you're talking
exactly.
about, kid. I know what you're talking about, kid.
But for whatever reason, this time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a couple minutes of overtime while I finish cleaning up.
Yeah.
And so I set my phone down, and then I swear to God, the lady when she reached back, she wiped the guy's face, and she went, "Use his tears as lube," and I was like, "Yo, I am so glad I hooed 10 seconds ago. Otherwise, I'd be very upset right now."
Yeah.
Like,
That is
it was
definitely
a
one.
cuck porn.
I know. I've heard you do it on stage.
Yeah.
Cuck porn is so
That was
wild.
a real story. She was
Cuck
hot.
porn makes like hurts
She's
me.
still hot.
can't have fun.
She's still hot. Make
Cuck
fun of my
porn
bits.
hurts me. It actually hurts.
That's what I say.
No, go ahead. Make fun of my bits. Make fun of my work. My art.
His
Make
art.
fun of your
Wait.
bits.
I'll kill
Wait.
myself.
Cuck porn makes you sad. Why?
It hurts me.
Why?
Obviously.
Watching a dude sit in the corner.
You ever
While
seen
a black man?
It's
No, I've never
it's
even
not
seen-
always a black man, but
I
a lot of
figured one
times.
of us,
Have
all
you
of us
just-
have had one.
A lot of times.
have you seen him drink it?
No,
Ah,
I so this guy.
this
I've
is
seen-
Patreon
I
stuff.
watched
We
this
can't
one-
put this on YouTube.
This was like one of those like curious one. Like
Curious
I
George.
wasn't even like I wasn't even horny. I was just kind of like.
You were watching cuck porn soft, you fucking freak.
I just told you I watch porn after I jerk off. Yes, I'm doing research.
Ugh.
Gotta have content.
No,
The podcast.
no.
But I was-
Because I'll fall into Wikipedia holes and I'll be like, why do I know so much about Franz Ferdinand?
I
Dude, this
actually-
guy's-
You're like,
I really like
what's
fishing
on
around.
the menu today?
This
I
fucking
actually
guy's
really like
meal
fishing around.
prepping jerk off sessions.
Yeah,
That's
As
ridiculous.
soon as I'm done, I close out the tab. It's
100%.
gone. It
9
doesn't
times out of
exist
10.
I
anymore.
like
times
messing
out of
around
9
in
times
there.
out of 10.
It's hilarious in there if you find some funny stuff. But
Well,
the cuck
I
porn
found-
one, I thought I would find it funny.
Wait a second. You're surfing around Pornhub for funnier things to watch after you've crumbed?
It's not all the time, but sometimes.
Wait,
yeah.
funnier things?
Yeah.
Or
I just want. Sometimes I'm just like I don't. People talk about the crazy shit on here. I don't like get
Well, they did
turned
a
on
big-
by that. So
no,
I'm like,
they-
well, I gotta find it.
They did a
Mm.
big purge.
I gotta see it.
They did a big purge.
Yeah,
like, a
they
couple
shut
But
down
they
years
did
ago.
a purge on like the
Lot of
revenge
stuff, yeah.
porn stuff. They didn't do
No,
a purge on
no.
the
No,
crazy
no,
shit.
no. There's-
whole-
Oh, really?
You
It
know
was a
what? You know what? A
whole-
lot of people because they verify the user, they don't verify the content,
Yeah.
like the
They got
individual
rid of
videos.
they got rid of
So they'll
unverified-
verify the user, and then the user will post stuff that is 100% illegal.
Yeah.
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 It's
It's
think
very
I think
upsetting.
it was anything that like wasn't verified
Yeah.
and like a big purge on like
Yeah.
they double down on like
Yeah.
shit.
I
But-
think we may have talked about this before. But Theo Vaughn interviewed.
Look how depressed Tommy is now all of a sudden.
That I'm thinking about
And
cuck
he's
porn.
like,
Yeah, but he's never
still
seen him
upset about
drink
cuck
it.
Porn.
No. Okay, but to my
Ew,
point,
neither have
it
I.
wasn't.
I
It
don't
had
fucking watch
nothing.
that
It had
part.
nothing to do with the guy. It had nothing to do with the guy. It was.
Why isn't this me?
It was watching the girl. It was watching the girl really enjoy it, but not ever like looking over at him like this is it. It was just her enjoying it and then him just looking at it, and I was like,
You know, Rudy
Are you-
has
you done
cucked
that?
someone before.
We-
right?
"You cucked somebody."
We did almost an entire episode on that whole
yeah.
story.
So then, quick.
quick recap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what?
I met a couple of
TLDR.
I fucked her. What?
I met a couple. I met a couple in a bar, and they invited me to do said thing, right?
Who approached you? The girl, right?
Yes.
And they approached
Have
you.
to. The guy can't walk up and be
Yes.
like,
No.
hey,
Yeah,
brother.
hey, brother.
You want to fuck my wife?
Well, he can. He can.
My wife.
It's a little more awkward when he. So he
You
like.
ever-
Does he sneak into the conversation when you're talking to her?
No, so she came up to me. So this is
You
one of the
ever-
things that we kind of like skimmed over. It was like
You
she
ever-
came up to me. She like like she bought me a drink and shit. Fuck you.
You ever,
She brought me a
you ever
drink and
fuck
shit.
a man's wife?
I don't know why he always has like a southern accent. He's like, you don't ever.
Fuck a man's wife.
Should I do a different accent?
Yeah.
You
want to fuck my wife?
you ever fuck
And we can say
Can
no
you do
more to
Australian?
SNL. That's gone.
Can you do Australian?
Crikey, mate.
Oi, cunt! You want to fuck my wife?
Oi, cunt.
Let's forget.
What?
You fuck your wife?
Oi, cunt.
No.
Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Oi.
It was a big name in the 90s.
Oi, cunt.
But okay, so
Oi,
she
cunt.
comes
Oh,
up
you're
to
right,
you.
fucker.
You want to
yeah.
fuck me, bro?
She comes up to you.
So she comes up to me, and she buys me a drink, and we start talking and shit. It wasn't anything.
But you're thinking
She
I'm
was
the
like,
fucking
I'm gonna take
shit.
you home
I'm
with
gonna
me.
fuck this. I'm gonna fuck this woman. She's older.
But I'm saying you're thinking when she comes up and buys you a drink, you're like, I'm the fucking shit.
I'm
This
gonna.
girl just,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Wow.
fuck this woman. This
Yeah,
is sick.
that's
And
the
you didn't
easiest
know
thing
she
of
had a
all time.
husband?
No.
I didn't know.
She
Oh,
walked
not at
up and
first. No,
she
no,
walked
no.
up and
So
went,
you-
I don't think
the
she's
husband
married, but I'm
wasn't at the
definitely gonna
bar.
fuck this wife.
The husband wasn't at the
No,
bar.
the husband was at the bar. He sent her over to me.
Got it.
Okay.
He selected you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What?
He selected you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he picked me.
He selected you.
That made me
He
feel
thought you were a
special.
cutie pie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
So
actually better, by the way.
Yeah, it's better.
Because men are physical creatures. We like the physical.
Oh no! This whole from start to finish, this made me feel very good about myself. And then after the finish, I was like,
Very
I
odd.
hate this.
Yeah.
But it's interesting
Okay.
to me that the man chose you.
That is
Yeah, he
interesting.
picked me.
That is interesting.
I didn't know that.
That's
Yeah.
why we
I
did.
mean,
That's
it
why we
makes
ask
it-
questions.
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
It does
It
make
does.
sense. But it is weird. Do you think he thinks about her, or do you think he thinks for him?
Well, I know what it's. They think about it like their girl being the porn, like a porn video. So it's them
Who do
taking
I want to
themselves
watch
out of it.
fuck my wife?
Exactly. But it's like
You
a
know what I
hot
mean?
girl. It's like
Huh.
if you're going on like Pornhub and you're watching a dude with like a massive dude fucking a girl, like, and you're enjoying that, and then he's like, I'm a pussy, I can't do that. Then he gets turned on watching someone do that with his girl's
so
main actress.
for reference,
I understand
I
it.
looked.
I just don't.
I looked very different from this guy. Like obviously tattoos, piercings, and shit.
Yeah.
He
Doodles on
was
your arm.
just a very vanilla looking guy. You know what I mean? Like very
Like,
normal looking
very
dude.
unsuspecting cuck.
Very unsuspecting looking guy.
Which I feel like is a lot of cucks.
Yeah. that's-
Unsuspecting.
I feel like that's the
Most cucks look like you, Tommy.
I know they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they do.
Because you have so much
You're gonna be
power
knocking on
and
my
money.
door, dude,
I
in a
don't
couple
know.
of
I
years.
won't. 'Cause I buy toys. It's fucking. It's
yeah.
Rudy,
Yeah.
fucking Toys R Us in my
Rudy.
bedroom.
Rudy, you ever want to fuck my wife?
But so she comes up to you.
Yeah.
Do you talk to him at all at the bar?
I mostly talked to her in this interaction, right?
Okay.
And so then, like, once I've had a couple of drinks that she bought, she eventually goes, "Would you like to meet my husband?" And I was like, "What?"
Oh my god.
And she was like, I'd like you to meet my husband. And I was like, okay. So she has him come over, and he's like, hey, how you doing? My name is whatever. And I'm like, oh, it's nice to meet you, you know. And he
What's wrong, bro? What's wrong, bro?
That
He's just
was-
getting comfy.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. There's no video. There's no video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain what Pat just did. Rudy is talking about being seduced, and Pat opens his legs, and he is borderline soaked through his khakis right now, thinking about himself being this husband. Look,
It was a move for comfort. My knee hurt a little bit, so I naturally unfolded them. And
He
and
has
I
opened
happened
up to Rudy.
happened to open up
He is
to
submitted
Rodolfo.
to
I
Rudy
respect
as
it.
did
Yeah,
his
I
husband.
really
I
was
get
just
it.
the
I get
move
it.
to be like, I want to be more comfortable.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So
only guy on the couch. He has to be more comfortable.
I
Yeah,
need-
of course. You know, he's the
You
only guy
guys
in the
chose those seats.
2 seat.
Don't act. I've been on the couch since episode 1. Don't fucking. You chose that chair.
on an airplane, I'd have to pay for this. Well, Rudy actually gets 2 seats for free
Hey-o.
Because no one wants to sit next
because
to
he's
him.
fat.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
I don't get it.
They actually do that on airlines
I
now.
don't
They'll
get it.
offer you, Rudy, you should look into it. They
I
get,
don't
it's a body positive thing in economy class. They
Yeah.
sell you 2 tickets for 1
I don't
if
get
you're a
it.
big lord like Rudy.
I don't-
Now, back to this story.
I don't get it.
You got to bring Rudy down to reality a little bit because he's talking about cucking
Yeah,
somebody.
but that's the crazy.
Okay.
That's-
You know what? In this context, I'll give you that.
That's
All
the
right.
craziest part, though, is that Rudy, respectfully, you are the biggest of us here. Respectfully,
For now.
but you are the only one who has cucked someone, which means you are the only one desirable enough that another man was like, "I want you to fuck my wife."
Yeah.
Everyone else here, smaller, not as desirable.
I'm trying.
True.
I'm
So
trying.
you've got that going for you.
I'm looking
Fuck
for
yeah,
a dude
bro.
with a funny kink.
I'm a bit of a chuckle fucker.
Hey,
a
excuse
cuck
me,
just wants
do
to see
you
me
like
deliver
guys-
a tight 5 to his girl straight down the puss.
Excuse me. Do you like guys that never stop fucking talking? I'm your man.
Yeah. You want me to step on your conversation? I'm here.
Have you ever wanted your wife to fuck Chris Stefano?
I want to.
I'm your man.
I do cosplay on the weekends.
I want to tell jokes in your wife's pussy. All right.
What's the deal with?
They call that
Subscribe
bark
to my
box.
OnlyFans.
They call that bark
Toes and
box.
jokes.
That's don't tell. Don't tell that I told jokes into a woman's pussy for 5 minutes. Go on.
So you go. She asks you to leave, or like the two of them are talking to you. You now know what's going on.
Yes.
Before this, are you like, she's hot, I don't care? Like it doesn't even.
Yeah, 100%.
Gotta
So
get
you're
that
like, whatever.
nut.
Gotta get that nut.
Is he set up in a chair that's like his cuck chair?
Oh, okay. So we're fast forwarding to
Yeah,
the
'cause
night.
now we
Okay.
know how you get out of there.
Yeah, we've covered everything else.
extensively.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
extensively. We covered that. I
Does
was
he have a
make sure
cuck
of
chair?
that.
Yes, he has a chair in the
It's like
corner
a
of the
gamer
room.
chair. He's got like the neck support. He's got the neck support. It's got a cup holder for his lube pump. He's like boom, 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 boom.
He has cat ear headphones on.
Yeah.
Before you started, did he
Chat.
Yeah.
Clip this.
before he started, did
He's
he lean
hitting
back
F.
and he went
Major
Jarvis?
bra moment. Major bra moment. This guy's fucking my wife.
When he leaned back, did he go,
This
Jarvis,
guy's got a calc.
run program?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Yes, but yeah, he did have a specific chair
He had a
that
cuck
looked
chair.
much comfier than all the other chairs in the house.
Before you ask, didn't jerk it while it happened.
No.
He didn't.
Nope.
So
No.
this guy in the video that I watched.
While he
didn't
works
jerk
it, he
either.
didn't jerk it.
No, because
Yeah.
that's for
Like, you're from the
afterwards.
Yeah.
It's
memory
all
bank.
about-
memory
yeah.
bank.
You know
He's
that song.
gonna okay. So from what I
'Cause
understand,
you know what?
Doesn't mean
And I'll
anything
tell
if
you
we
why
talk.
right now. He's
I
having
can't hear you.
Go ahead.
If he jerked during that
You're
and
yelling.
then came while you're still fucking his wife,
mhm.
the clarity that man would have would be suicidal.
Oh.
No.
If what? Say that again.
So if this guy,
Yeah.
I think this is probably why you can't jerk off when you're getting cucked. Because
Okay.
if you did and then
well, a lot of
you
people
came-
do it, but all right.
you can't
Not
finish.
me. Not
Because
me.
if you're jerking off and your wife is right there getting banged out by fucking Rudy, and I come, the clarity I would get from that, and then still watching Rudy,
That's a
wow,
good
your
point.
wife.
That's
that
a good
would
point.
fuck me up.
But that's when you just get up and leave the room, dude. That's real life.
But that
that's
makes
real life
it-
porn, dude.
But then
that's
it's not.
That's,
Then it's not for your enjoyment.
that's just watching porn, though. That's just watching porn. You get that post and you're like, no, X that out, X that out, X that out.
Rudy,
I don't need to see any more.
Rudy sounds like the 300 army when he fucks.
It's like watching John Bernthal and the Punisher beat the shit out of somebody. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, no, he had his own chair.
What color was it? What color was it?
Purple. Black. No, it was black.
He had LED
You know what-
lights around.
But you know what's fun,
It was a
Tommy?
custom chair
Tommy, here's a fun part. I want you to guess because this is my favorite part.
of his story.
As soon as he leaves,
Yeah.
what's the first thing you ask her?
Oh
Hold on. Oh, as the cuck.
As the cuck.
You proud of yourself, you bitch?
What do you think they talked
Well, I
about?
think there are styles of cuck.
But what do you think they talked about right after?
You fucking bitch.
Crying.
I bet they go.
Bitch, I love you.
I love you so much.
You turn into dude. You turn into you turn into Tobey Maguire from that movie Brothers, dude. You're like, yeah, I love you. Yeah, I fucking love you.
I bet, dude. I bet, Breck. I bet he's going through it like film of like you had an opportunity there to make a play and that just didn't come to fruition. And he's like,
It's film session.
here's the deal. If we're gonna do this, you're gonna at least try next time.
You're gonna get hit from the back and you're not even gonna grab his balls? I thought you were a pro.
That guy was literally barely smirking. Like he wasn't even. You didn't satisfy him in the slightest bit.
We got kids over at Foxborough High that can make these kinds of plays. And you're in the
Yeah.
NFL.
I got 10 kids that want your job right now.
I married a 24-year-old
we
because she
cut
grabs it
kids?
from behind.
Can we cut kids and turn that into women?
Well, that's funny because that's Rudy almost went there, Penn State.
You almost went to Penn State for football, right?
Well,
What happened?
Well,
wow. Football.
I got
You got hurt, right?
I got scouted by Penn State. And I was supposed to go there, and then I blew out my knee.
He was like, I'm gonna go St. Mary's instead.
I was thinking about going to Bristol.
You played at St. Mary's, right?
Bristol Community College.
What?
You played football at St. or wherever.
I just picked a smaller school.
I played 4 years at Tiverton High School,
Yep.
And
And
you
then he
didn't play anything in college.
and then I played in college for a year.
played
D3 or D1.
D3.
he played broadcast booth.
Yeah, dude.
Did you?
I was in the broadcast. Same. Fuck yeah, brother.
That's what
Too
happens when
easy,
you fucking
kids.
you got
Yeah,
paid.
dude. They pay you for it.
Yeah, I got a
Sure.
couple bucks. I got like $20
Yeah,
a
I
broadcast.
got like $20 a broadcast.
right.
They heard you were a pussy. They were like, no, our fucking
Actually,
watch.
they heard you had an Xbox. They said,
Tommy, do you have anything you want to plug?
Cut that
Anything
out.
you want to say?
no. Thomas Light, I'm a
You have
human
nothing.
brother.
You have socials you
I
want people to follow?
told you I have 0 credits.
Do the fucking socials.
Do you
will
want
ya?
socials?
Oh yeah, Tommy Light 14 on Instagram. I have 0
Spell
posts.
light for them because they're gonna do it wrong.
Light is spelled very German. So
L.
Tommy is TOMMYLEICHT 14. You'll see me with a microphone in my hand and then no posts. that's what,
At the Rudy Tuesday podcast, we get high-profile guests.
yeah. I'm here.
So you have nothing you want to plug? You're
I don't
not
know why
any-
you're shocked by this.
You're not on any comedy shows coming up?
You
that's
can
right, you're
peep
not a
Marco Gracci. I think that's just his Instagram for some sketches coming out soon. That'll be Thomas Edward Light. The algorithm will find you. You don't have to seek them out. That's how social media works. So, I mean, boys,
They're gonna be huge.
They're gonna be huge.
I'm doing
I
the
don't
Beacon
know.
Theater next weekend, Thomas.
I doubt this will be. This will probably
Posted.
come after it.
This will be after the
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
This will be after the Beacon. Oh,
This will be
okay.
after Beacon Theater.
Biggest show of my
Unfortunately.
career.
Yeah.
We don't have that kind of turnaround. I'm sorry.
June
That's
June
fine.
13th, Exo Bar.
Oh, June
Providence.
3rd. Okay, so I'll have some sketches out by then.
I'm not.
Marco Gracci, Instagram.
I'm not.
Shout outs to T Light. It might be combined posts. I'm not sure if I want to give up my job search yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go buy a pack of cigarettes.
I'm gonna go home and fall asleep.
Hey, it was so much fun
Yeah,
having
go
me.
home,
Thank
fall
you so
asleep,
much,
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
A,
Thanks for coming, Tommy. It was a good time. It was a good
Yes,
time. Fun to have you. First
anytime.
guest. First guest, Tommy. Light.
Anytime. I'll stay right on Rudy's lap. I'll sleep in his
anytime
bed.
you want to come back in, I don't know.
I'm
Like,
Little Spoon on
how
Rudy. Little Spoon on Rudy. We roll in here, do another 4 hours, and then we're out of here.
tell me about like in 6 weeks.
I might be busy. I don't know. 6
All
weeks,
right.
I could be busy.
You're all beautiful.
Bye.
Except for you.